Last time on Sav&D, our intrepid heroes set off for Dragon's Rest. And there, or rather on the way, they encountered some new friends. Namely, their first run-in with the Fear Thuin, the undying giants of the moon. The party handily dispatched the raiding party, or at least sent them back whence they came, and finished the trek to Dragon's Rest, whereupon they learned that Lady Regina had given into bloodlust and murderated one of the clerics of Kenaurite. They found her morose and weeping deep inside the catacombs, whereupon Marcus offered unto her a enchanted dragon scale and activated a wish spell, which reversed her vampirism. You have thus convinced the Kenaurites to not necessarily let this one slide, but to exercise some restraint in their judgment of Lady Regina, who was clearly not herself. And, shortly thereafter, the party was introduced to little Cass, their baby dragon, who was hatched out of an egg that Casternex, the great red dragon, fapped upon, and was then placed in this holy pool and had a bunch of divine magic surged through it. And that's about where we left off.
Uh,
Mm.
There was one thing that was also happened during the whole search of divine energy.
Yes, and that's where we're picking up, because last time, literally everybody forgot about...
Everyone forgot.
Literally everyone.
Literally everybody forgot about what
Dragon
Zanza
Soul.
was doing in the background. So we'll open in on him as Marcus and Regina are looking at this hatching egg. Zanza, we find you cradling your greatsword Mithlin. You've pressed the soul stone upon it, and as this wave of divine energy surged through the hall, you see the light of the stone go out, and then your sword begins to change. Scales erupt around the place where you hold the gemstone, creating a ring of almost living material. And when you take the gem off the blade, you see a strange eye engraved upon the metal, a slitted reptilian eye. What do you do?
Well, first I say hello. It's a new sword.
Alright. So you say hello, and get deafening silence in response.
Welcome to the world. What's your name?
There is
I'm
continued
back.
deafening silence.
I think you need to attune to your sword.
Figure that might be the case. Well, while everybody's playing Coochie Coo with this adorable dragon baby, let's try to attune to the sword.
Okay, so yeah, as...
And also ignore the metagame chat, which is making me feel like this was a poor decision.
Soul Edge. That's the Sword of Omen.
I don't know what either of those are.
The
One's
sword
a
of
Soul
Omen for
Calibur reference.
Thundercats.
Oh, that the second Sword of
Fun.
Omen is good, but Soul Edge is bad.
The sword of Omen is good.
Yes.
I'll
Thunderbun,
take your
heyo.
word for it. Alright, so... while everyone else is tending to a little baby dragon, Zanza sits down with the blade and meditates upon the magic you now feel locked inside it, just beneath the surface. And when an hour's passed, you feel a crackle of magic across the blade and up into your fingers, attuning to your inner key. And then a voice inside your head echoes. What is this? Where am I?
You mean in general, or do you just not know where you are?
Who are you?
My name is Zanza Ilgade, and I'm a knight.
A knight. That's a good start. A knight of who?
I forget, am I still a knight of Clear, or am I a knight of,
You are a knight of Baal.
Okay, right now,
You're a knight of
Kurt...
Kiri.
Yeah, I thought it was Kiri, the blue dragon.
I thought her house name was Baal, though.
Yes, she is Kiri of House Baal.
So I would be a knight of Baal.
Of House Baal.
Yes.
Baal is
So
not a
yeah,
country.
now... No. Knight of House Baal. Thunder Dragon.
There's a moment's consideration. House Baal. An old name. Old and good.
You seem like a dignified sort. What say you to having a little adventure that involves saving the world as we know it?
Already, I've hardly woken up.
Well, there's no risk for the heroic.
Perhaps you would answer my first question of where are we? I can see stone around us. Men in Kenaurite uniforms, armor. But
You're
I
in a
don't
temple.
recognize this place.
We're in an old temple of Kenaurite, right? I forget because DCL is bad at geography.
Okay, Diesel. This was the temple of Kenaurite that he, in his corrupted form, was guarding all this time. Where the egg was, where the vampire lady was.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. So technically, you should know where this place is. You were guarding it in a corrupted state, but we kind of fixed that, so everything's cool now.
Corrupted?
When we found you, your soul gem was locked around a crystalline dragon form and attacked anybody who entered the temple.
That was my duty. I am the temple's guardian. The Lord of Dragon's Rest, yet...
Well, let's just say in your current state, you took your job a little too, fervently. You were or executing anybody on the spot rather than just guarding a simple place. But the good news is, but upside, the temple is starting to be restored right now.
That is good. And I have you to thank for this?
Give me a second lag. Say that again?
And I have you to thank for this?
Well, you have the rest of my party to thank, more likely. Marcus especially.
I
Don't
do
worry,
not
I'll
know
get you-
this Marcus, but if he is responsible for freeing the temple from whatever ill befell it, he has my gratitude.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you get introduced to the rest of the party in due time. Just for now, know that you're in your old temple.
It is in quite a state, though. So
A lot
much
of-
dust and debris.
A lot of time has passed. I'm gonna have to get you caught up. Well, luckily you got paired up with me. Don't worry, I'm wiser than I look.
Good. Good. And you can feel this strange eye carving moving on the blade, sizing you up and down.
Also, wow, I'm surprised nobody had any meta snark out of that.
I know, right? Everyone was grinning, though.
We all thought it.
So
But we
what,
didn't,
sorry?
we didn't
Yes.
Did I miss a chance to be snarky out loud? I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
pay more attention.
I was softballing you that one.
Nah, it's cool.
But yes, trust me, I know I don't look like much, but we've already been through a lot of adventures. You'd be amazed at my accolades.
Very well. I look forward to being regaled with your heroic stories someday soon. But you said the world was in danger.
Right. Kind of complicated story. Tell me if stop me if you've heard this one before. So there are giants on the moon. Are you still with me?
I hear you.
Well, we're going to go to the Eternal Dream, meet the Moon God, and try to stop him from completely wiping out the civilizations that currently exist on the plane. Because he's kind of taken his job too far too. It's kind of a trend.
I was not aware of a god of the moon, but such changes in the pantheon over many years are to be expected. Very
Oh,
well, Zanza Ilgade. I shall join you on this quest. I am Grimtrax, once the guardian of Dragon's Rest. It is my honor to be your blade now. And you can feel the sword become much hotter than before, and as you move it through the air, trails of flame lick off of the metal. As
I think you
have become fully attuned to Mythglen.
I think you and I are going to get along just fine. Now let me ask you a question. How do you feel about necromancy?
Undead. I hate the undead.
And you are instantly now my best friend.
'Twas the undead that left me in this pitiable state. The last thing I remember is turning my claws against a foul necromancer called himself Lord Winter.
Yeah, there's a story about him later. But for now, be glad. The first task we're going to set off towards together is slaying an evil necromancer that's been plaguing the realms.
You can feel the blade thrum happily.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I just looked at the stats on that son bitch.
Actually, I have not read it yet. Let me, give me a second to read.
Do it.
Ember blades. Strangely. Addition, Firebrand is additional 1d6 on hit.
Oh my god, this is the perfect thing for Zanza.
Yes.
Ah!
Oh.
Undead slaying sword of holy fire. Yes.
Zanza has so many weapons. How Zanza married his sword.
Well, we now know who the kid is, who the father is, apparently.
Yeah.
We'll work out the logistics of that one later.
Jesus. So yeah, as you're talking to this blade, Lady Regina comes over, wiping a bit of coal from her eyes, and puts an armored hand on the blade of the sword and says, "Grimtrax, is that really you? I'd long since given up on hearing your voice again."
Oh, you can hear him?
She looks around. Can no one else?
I don't know. I've never had a magical talking sword. I don't know exactly how this works.
Yeah, no one else has heard this. Just you and Regina.
Oh, Grimtrax, say hello. It's been a while after all.
Indeed, I am sorry about your father. I did
Way to start that
everything in
conversation
my-
well, Kremtrax.
I did everything in my power to, and Regina just releases the sword and takes a deep sigh. It's all right. I've had 1,000 years to get over it, and don't ask how I'm still here. It's complicated. You just feel Grimtrax like nodding within the sword. The blade doesn't move, but you can almost feel the dragon inside nodding its head understandingly.
Hmm.
And to you the dragon says, "In battle I bore her father into the fray. We were good partners for many years, till that damn necromancer showed his face."
I didn't know dragons worked with any other creatures besides other dragons. I mean, provided the ones we've met have been rather hospitable, but also really proud. Must have been a great hero that you worked with if you were willing to, like, let him ride around you.
Indeed, he was Lord Commander of of the temple's garrison, the Paladins, that called this place home. He was a good man, proud, honorable, and I dedicated myself to his god, Kenaurite, the young dragon. We made a fine team. My partner would have grown into Lady Regina's mount, yet that was cut short.
Right. I can't begin to understand how hard it must be to wake up and have your whole life and generation just gone and changed. I'll make sure to help you. We've helped a few other people who are going through the same thing like you are. You're not alone.
You can feel him looking at Regina and then another nod. So I see. Yet, if I can bathe in the blood of the wicked, I shall be happy yet.
Right. Oh wait, no. This is based on Mifflin, so yes, I do have a sheath. I was about to go like, wait a minute, I don't have a sheath for this.
Yeah, it's literally the sword you've been using this whole campaign. Now it just has a dragon living in it, who's very mad about zombies.
He's very angry about zombies.
Now we could be mad about zombies together.
But it's perfect, don't you see? The
It's like,
sword is mad about zombies and undeads. Mifflin was rather not that happy about undeads.
Everything
It's
works
a
out.
it comes full
perfect
circle.
marriage.
Oh,
And we all know Adjatha is all about them dragon booty.
yep. Oh, and don't worry about having to live your life as a sword. I can't say that because Kensai is not a thing in this world. I guess I could say I'm very dedicated to making sure I maintain and keep my weapons happy, even before they had magical creatures living inside them.
Good. A fine blade is a strong blade, and a well-loved blade is a fine blade. Dragon seems to nod at its own strange wisdom, then grows
Right.
quiet.
Put the blade on my back. And let's check back over to everybody with the dragon baby.
I mean, unless Marcus is gonna give it a titty, then it's just kind of curled up, sleeping.
Okay. Right then. I'll at least tell Marcus about Grimlax.
Yeah, let me paste that into his little handout now that you've learned its name. Do.
Make a weapon thing for it real quick.
That's really neat, Zanza. I knew dragons came in egg form and in very large form, and I had a sneaking suspicion dragons could also come in fairy form, but I didn't know they came in sword form. Man, learn something new every day.
Right? Completely awesome. He can talk to me and he hates the undead too, and he's a dragon. It's perfect.
So, as you go over to Marcus and start talking, you feel the sword's eye upon the little baby dragon, and then In your head, you hear, "What is that?"
Baby
Oh.
dragon.
The sword looks around. "I see no dragons here."
Oh, that's also a long story. I'm telling you, we get up into a lot of crazy stuff. I'm gonna have to take a big sit down and tell you all the things. Just for right now,
Oh,
now that this is a newly born baby dragon from an old egg. We named it Cass.
I
I'm
see.
guessing. I'm guessing from how you're talking to your sword, Zanza, that it worked.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. And he hates undead and everything.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're going
That's
to go.
just perfect for you.
I can't wait to go purging the undead from the Holy Lands.
Deus Vult.
Ah, he said Deus Vult. There's absolutely nothing wrong that will come from the sword. Rim tracks. All right, let me make a little thing for that. Oop.
Oh, damn it. Why do I have access to so many character sheets, character names all of a sudden?
Because there's
Because
me, my friend.
reasons.
Oh, all right. That's why. Okay.
Mass combat. Ho!
Speaking of which, unless anybody has anything they want to do here at the temple, I think we can probably safely fast forward a day or so to the battle.
The battle.
I guess we can.
A mighty 1 fire damage. Excellent.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
That's a pretty raw roll.
Glad I got it out now.
Yeah, that's literally 1 point away from me now. Did, by the way, you all fuckers remember the eggshells that is needed for the cloak?
The what?
Yeah, I assume you guys have taken some of the eggshells.
Okay.
And thus you will eventually get a magic cloak when you return to Aran City.
Yes.
But for now, the party assembles with the Kenaurite Paladins and their Order footmen and begin the long march from Dragon's Rest, now purified of its taint, down towards the great chasm that has formed, surrounded by earth moats, floating chunks of stone in the sky, crackling with storms and arcane energy. The site of the Residium bomb's blast.
Welp. Where's first questions is are we gonna have any of our fox bees?
So, to TLDR the battle plan. You guys are coming from the opposite direction as the Foxbees. So, rather than joining up with the Crusade, you will be performing a pincer maneuver. You will hit the enemy's rear, while Skeza and the Crusaders hit the main force. Speaking of which, let me get
Actually, that's perfect. The Necromancer puts his main forces to defeating the army. We'll come back and cut off the head.
That is the plan. So, you will be staying with the Kenaurite Paladins. There are some Arunan troops who have come up north to join you, mainly a group of archers and cavaliers. But the brunt of your force will be made up of paladins and footmen of the Kenaurite orders. However, your enemies are the undead, the great seething hordes of lifeless corpses dug up from the ground and given foul semblance of life, and set about to eat the flesh of the living.
No!
What?
All my spell descriptions are gone.
Oh,
All the descriptions that I took time to write out.
wait, why'd you write them out? Couldn't you just drag them and drop
Because
them?
I was...
No, because they're written.
That's
like,
weird. Why are they gone?
All of my attack strings are gone.
Oh, they've updated the fucking spell book.
Yeah, they did do a bunch of updating. Last year or
Yeah.
so.
So it's probably ditched it. Because I just noticed
I'm-
now there's no prep.
Look,
You don't have to like.
there's- Wait, that one
That's
works
still
just
got.
fine.
That's absolutely got a description in it, Kina.
Why does it... Wait, that one's fine.
Are they all in your
See?
attack page, but not in the spell page?
Okay, Firebolt and Sacred Flame are fine, but everything else is broken as shit.
Hey,
Actually,
look,
tell
your
them-
Sacred
tell them-
Flame came out as a dex check. It's
Why?
correct. It actually worked. Usually it's wrong and it says strength save.
All of my spells, except for those two, are broken. I have to do it again. I had magic words,
I have a,
and I had...
have a slight question
Yeah.
for Savin.
Mm-hmm.
The battle's taking place in the craterish thing, right?
The first part of the battle will be getting to the crater, because boy howdy, Mr. Necromancer don't want you doing that.
Do you see
Okay,
that?
Okay. No, I have a question. So we're on a slight elevation where we can see, like the fucking mass horde and all that shit. Right.
Not yet, but you will probably
Okay.
get to such a point.
Cool. It's day, correct? Yes.
Depends on when you guys want to, start the battle. If you have any preparation you'd like to do, this would be the time to say so.
Well, the thing I would like to be able to see as far as
What do you want to do,
possible,
Hedrah?
Beacon of Hope, Bacon.
No, you cannot give that to the entire army. They are over the horizon. They are 24 miles away.
Also, assuming that the mass combat rules are vaguely the same, stuff that is group-centric and AoE, they're just immune to anyway, and that includes bonuses. Because to avoid shit like that, basically. That is assuming you yoinked half of that stuff. I have no fucking idea anymore.
Yeah, TLDR, normal people in mass combat have 1 hit point, so extra healing is not going to be of much help to them.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh.
you will have the opportunity to, drop things like poisons or weapon buffs or whatever before you march into battle. You can also choose if you want to fight during the day or the night. The
No, I
undead
just
are on the
looked up-
defensive here. You have the initiative.
I think they updated Beacon's spell description.
Possibly.
Possible.
Yeah, I just looked up. That looked different from my actual spell.
Wouldn't it be better to wait for signs to see if the Crusaders are attacking the front? That way the Necromancer, who wouldn't be expecting a small party to try to fuck his shit up from behind, happens?
Maybe? I don't know.
Sending works.
I could take sending. I don't really want to use it because when we're walking into combat, sending is what I like to call my counter spell save. So spell slot.
Here,
So
wait,
we kind of need
yeah.
to hang on to.
Let me see if there's anything I
That's
can... with the cloak. The
Oh,
eagle.
shit.
I'm pretty sure that's only for an hour though, so probably.
Oh,
Mm,
I think I may have saved myself.
mm.
I exported Merisiel to my character vault several days ago, and I just exported her to a test game Roll20 that I have, and all the spell descriptions are there.
Hooray.
Huzzah!
Congrats.
Well, just plunk her in this game, and there you go.
Wait, can I do that?
I'd assume so.
Sure, yeah, you can actually, from the vault, like, inject creatures, and the TM can't even stop you, actually, strangely enough.
I think I'll just copy paste my spell descriptions.
I should create, like, just a wall of, like, troll creatures, and just be like, bah, import!
And that's how you get
Bury
banned from
him
the
in
game.
kobolds, in level 1 kobolds.
It's just level 1 kobold.
And they're all called Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jesus.
Big old dragon
Yeah.
guy.
With the eagle cloak, there's not much I can do but try to scout for an hour at least.
One sec.
Real.
The ruse.
You might just get shot out of the fucking sky, dude.
If the necromancer, if the undead army is just like, yo, you see that random eagle? Fuck that random eagle. That would confuse
Yes.
me.
That random giant eagle.
Yeah,
And they've been dealing with flying paladin threats now for
okay, that
like,
makes
a
more
month.
sense. That makes more sense.
Like they would indeed by this point have eyes on the skies.
That's fair. Do 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 do.
Alright, so, anything you guys want to do?
Well, as Skow put it, I have a good chance of getting shot out through the sky.
Yes,
If-
you have a very good chance of that happening to you.
I can
Let's just
deflect
approach. We'll wait for shit to get real and then wander on in and start being big goddamn heroes.
missiles. I mean, my question is, how do we tell when shit gets real? Because if we're
We'll
not,
notice. Because it will sound like a war. War is loud, and people die when they are killed.
It is true.
So
So
let's move on to the front lines. As you
Oh, okay.
follow a big mass of armsmen and paladins.
Yeah. Why,
Towards the
Savin? Where
crater.
are the Foxby tokens?
They aren't here, they're on the other side of the crater.
Oh, right, yeah, they're in the main fight.
do you see that, Grim Tracks? You see the trail of undead horde that you're going to cut through as your first task as a sword?
The blade
Not undead
vibrates.
kobold! They'll never win.
Yes, the mighty Deathbold.
Oh god, no. We've made a mistake. Retreat! Retreat!
Quick retreat.
They're like a whole army of small undead dragons, and everyone knows that those Demi-Lich dragons are really scary.
Hey,
Wait, I recognize the token. That's a fucking
Kreshia.
Arbusot.
Kreshia, Anakin.
What is?
Yeah.
You wanna do that thing again?
It's probably not going to work on all of them.
Oh,
By which
why
I
not?
mean, these these tokens are probably set up in a way that means that spamming big AoEs doesn't actually do more than kill 2 or 3 targets to stop us from bombing everything to death.
You know, that's actually not correct.
No, it could very well be.
I mean, Fireball has a range of, like, what, 30 exposure radius?
But-
Look, man, I don't...
20-foot radius. It's a 40 feet diameter.
Mm-hmm.
No, but these are exaggerate. Like this is an extrapolation. Not.
I mean, but if...
What
A
Skow means is
one-for-one
that
representation.
units might have some sort of AoE resistance.
It basically to stop them from being deleted like that.
I mean, you would think in lore, Fireball was such a huge fucking problem for armies, there would constantly be mages ready to counterspell as part of, like, infantry unit setup.
I mean, yeah, kinda. That is also a thing, but also wizards are fairly rare in this setting, so...
I'm still going to
It's
try
not
some
a
mage
huge
mortars.
As you should. Alright.
And if not, I'll summon a lightning storm on top of them.
I might start summon little demon friends.
I'm going to
Oh, I wonder. Question for you guys: Would Storm Sphere count towards call lightning's requirements as
No.
there being a storm around?
Mm-mm.
No.
You need clouds in the sky.
So let's see how lightning and fire look
That's
together on a sword.
Unfortunate.
Oh boy. Alright, so I'm going to need your guys' help to run the combat, as you might have expected. Marcus, you will be taking over Lady Regina. Who wants to have, let's see, the armsman?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay.
Give me some bitch boys.
Controlled by Skow.
Did you want to explain the rules for the mass combat system?
I will once everything is set up. Who wants to have some pally dandies?
Sure.
Alright, if you want to handle Regina as well, you can just have the army of paladins. Save changes.
It's better if I go as a lone unit. The rest of them will just slow me down.
Wait, the Archers is gonna be in the back, right?
I mean, that's up to you guys. I'm going to give you the opportunity to place yourselves in a moment. Speaking of which, who wants to have some archers?
How mobile are the archers? Are we talking ranger archers or just cavalry
They are
archers?
footmen with, like, medium armor and longbows.
Yeah, I think that's... Would that work for Frida then? Well, she's about as tough as Zanza is in terms of, well, hardiness.
64 HP?
Yeah, exact.
About as tough.
I thought individual models only have one hit point in this system.
Does that include player characters?
No.
Oh.
Alright, I'm just going to give control of the archers to Frida.
Gallium squad.
And, let's see. Kina, do you want the Cavaliers or the Paladin Commander?
I'll take the Cavaliers.
Okay. To Kina. Boop. And let's see. DCL, I don't think you have control over a unit yet.
You see, I'm saying I don't want anybody because they'll slow me down. The real truth is I'm infamously bad at RTSs and having a mini panic attack right now.
Good. I'm just going to give you Sir Albus. He's just an extra
You mean
paladin.
you haven't been playing Total War or something lately?
I mean, I played Total War for funsy. Like, I screw around just watching the troops get thrown at each other.
Oh, that's the best.
I don't know how actually to play strategy games. I'm bad at them.
Can be edited by DCL. Okay, so you all should be able to move the units under your command. You should have access to their character sheets over in the sidebar if you look under Bestiary Mass Combat. So, the way this works is basically D&D 5e combat. You guys can all take your actions, your movements, whatever. You have access to all of your special abilities as you would desire. The difference is when it comes to these dudes, the big Stacks O units. They have the ability to adopt one of three stances. They can spread out, which gives them advantage on saving throws versus spells, and they take half damage from them. From AoEs in general, not just spells. But they only do half damage. They can get in tight, in which case they have advantage on attack rolls, but disadvantage against AoE spells, and normal, which is just they operate as normal 5e units. They have their own damage stats. So, for example, the archers would have bloop. They do damage based on how many dudes there are. The dudes are the green bars. So, the archers, for example, have 20 dudes, so they would do 40 damage per attack. Now, this obviously is really bad if you're a hero, because if you get shot by like 20 dudes, you might die. So you might want to hide behind some armsmen until you get into melee. The other thing to note is that unlike Skow's system, when you attack a unit, so let's say, Marcus, would you do me a favor and just hit your melee attack button on your character sheet? Just Dragon's Reach or whatever. Cool. Alright,
Nice.
so mass combat units they have what's called a threshold. It's listed next to their armor class. For every number of that you score, you kill a dude. So, if you're attacking an armsman who has a threshold of 6, then every 6 points of damage kills one guy. So in that case, Marcus did, Jesus Christ, 17, 21, 24 damage, so he killed 4 guys.
So what you're saying is we're totally going Dynasty Warriors.
Yeah, this is Dynasty Warriors. Heroes
Dynasty
are
Warriors
good
is
at cleaving
fantastic.
through dudes or blowing them up. And, yeah, you have lots and lots of minions. So, you guys should all have control of your tokens, so feel free to move them wherever you want within the red square. Consider that your deployment zone. And you are facing a shitload of undead. You'd
there
estimate
a,
there's maybe 200.
Is there a handout with the rules for this somewhere?
Well, if they say that.
No.
All right.
Could you make one? I don't
Yes.
remember like half of what you said.
Cool.
Also, I'm having difficulty finding Regina's character sheet.
She is under characters and should be just Lady Regina. Here, I'll show the players. Boop.
Say, what's this aura that the Cavaliers have?
Cavaliers. Mass combat Cavaliers. Cavaliers. All allies within 20 feet of the Cavaliers get +1 to their attack and damage characteristics.
I feel like the Cavaliers should be like in the center. The tip of the spear, as you would.
So players deal with thresholds, but
Units do as well.
NPCs Units do as well.
Yes. So, for example, if the Arunan Longbowmen do 2 damage per stack, they would deal 40 damage. So, for every 6 points of that 40, they would kill 1 guy of the armsmen, let's say. So, 40 divided by 6 is they kill 6 dudes. And any excess damage just gets washed off.
Question. What about crits like that?
So units can't crit. Player characters can still crit, which is very bad if you're a unit.
Do stacks still have disadvantage against player characters when they are used to focus on that instead of other stacks?
Yes.
Okay.
Or rather, sorry, they will not have disadvantage to attack you, but they will deal half damage, so you won't just get
Okay.
blown to pieces.
All right. So what would be 40 is instead 20?
Yes.
Okay.
Do the units occupy space? That is, are we deployed in the unit, or do we have to stay outside of the unit?
You must stay outside the unit. Observe all normal 5e movement and spacing rules.
I do not see Sir Albus's character sheet at all.
He is under Bestiary Mass Combat. Should
Choice.
say Sir Albus Grandvale.
Okay, he just doesn't have his token, which is what I was looking for.
Oh, you're looking for his picture.
Actually, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
What about things like my Paladin aura? Does that affect all the units
Mhm.
also, or is the size? I mean,
If they can
What's
stand
the
within the
spell?
aura, they get the benefits. So
So
you make everyone really good at saving throws.
So about healing, like
Units
Sir
can't
Albus-
be healed.
Oh, so only
People
heroes
die
can.
when they are killed.
So any HP lost by
Who would have
units
thought people
is
die when they are killed?
all right. So Sir Albus will be staying with me maybe for heal support, since apparently he cannot heal anybody else.
He is good at
Can
healing
stacks
people.
be restrained? Or slowed, or any of that stuff?
They can be slowed, but they cannot be restrained.
So you're saying Black Tentacles would be less useful than Ice Storm?
Probably.
Okay.
I mean, it
If-
depends. Are we fighting a war or making a porn?
Both? I can't do that?
You said people die when they are killed, but paladins have a lay on hands ability that allows them to recover 5 times the number of members in hit points, which would bring people back to life.
Yes.
So
Paladins
Does it bring
are
them back to
special
life?
that way because they are awesome.
But I was literally asking about laying on hands.
Normal people paladins don't get that, but unit paladins do, because otherwise it'd get real weird real quick.
So
Frida cannot bring people back to life, or units back to life, but can heal individual NPCs.
Yes.
But you have to use the paladins to resurrect the units then.
Correct.
Actually, I wonder if that would. Actually, that might be a better idea. If we put if some of the more ranged characters plus the archers can go up here onto this hillside up here.
speaking of that, I feel like I know the
terrain advantage maybe.
I feel like I know the answer, but what about terrain? Will terrain give any effect? Is there covering between hills for arrow shots or?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Literally all normal 5e rules apply, unless stated otherwise.
I guess my last question is that Necromancer down there. That's just a. Oh yeah, those are just a Necromancer, not
Yes.
the.
They are just a single necromancers.
They are a unit.
Why, look, it's our good friend, Mr. Necromancer.
Alright, that should be good enough. Players' journals, all players, shadow players. Boop.
Oh boy, it's gonna get messy.
Do things like archer attacks count as AoE, or is that direct damage?
It is direct damage.
Do they have a volley mode that turns it into AoE, or is it basically the only thing that produces AoE is magic?
Basically anything that would normally produce an AoE, like a fireball or whatever. So yeah,
magic, okay.
basically.
You don't do AoE damage when you spread out or anything.
So Arunan archers are just making 20 attack rolls, basically, condensed into one.
Are they going off of normal or range, range rolls, or do they have sharpshooter?
No, they have normal ranged combat rules. It's
guess
also
we're not
worth
that
noting
far.
that the archers are trained such that they cannot shoot their bows while in melee combat.
Fair enough. So what you're saying is, if we see archers and we want to be at least far away from them before we approach, so that they get disadvantage on shooting us.
Yeah, I mean, being out of an archer's effective range is good. Also, Annika's not going to join you because she doesn't want to die, and she is still lower level. She will just get jibbed. So,
Bye, Annika.
yeah, she's just going to hang out in the camp.
I feel as though our archers should be more behind than if they're gonna, or at least take pace behind everybody.
I feel like we're probably going to be the ones on the approach, so surely they don't want to ever be moving. So pick a good spot from now and just sitting comfy there.
I think maybe we should make our way up this hillside with the archers and be like up here.
All right. So final
Because
question.
ostensibly the fighting is going to be down in here, and if
Shouldn't
we're
say-
up on the hill,
Kina.
What?
You do know that the death balls have a winged icon.
what?
Hmm.
The death balls down here have a winged icon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
our
know.
archers would
They're
probably
flying,
get
I
mobbed
know.
if they're on their onesies.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
quick question, Savin.
Mm-hmm.
How long would you say battle lasts? Like when the Foxbees clash against the Necromancer, is it going to be too much to say like, okay, we're going to have to take a short rest to recruit, or do battles not last that long? Because I have no historical context.
Battles can last anywhere from several hours to several days, unless it's a complete rout, in which case it might just last like 10 minutes. But that is
And
not
this
likely
is
to
not
happen
a
because
siege either.
undead do not give a shit about morale, and Foxbees are insane zealots, so there will be
It
no
doesn't-
retreat and no surrender.
It doesn't feel nice to say, but at least for me, it might be smart to take a short rest so that way I can burn my key on being mobile and getting around the battlefield.
Well.
That would be a good use of my abilities.
That is up to you.
We will see.
But you still think about this, you're moving faster than most everyone, even on a fucking horse. And you can't share your speed with other people. So your key would be literally just you running around and making yourself a massive target for a bunch of fuckers to just murk you and then permanently kill you.
I mean, with terrain, hopefully there'd be many opportunities for cover.
I mean, yeah.
Because
Yeah. But then you have still hits on you. Even if 1 or 2 hits on you, that's gonna fucking hurt your ass
that's why I
really
got
quick.
that's why I got Sir Albus with me, because he can heal 48 hit points. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it plays out.
All right.
I'll not
Don't
rush.
burn your key on everything.
I'm not going to just rush in right away, but I'm going to have to use key for mobility's sake if I want to stay effective and do the thing.
But you outright murder shit with multiple attacks.
Yeah, murder shit and also be able to skid away and cause chaos.
All right. Everyone, roll your initiative. Don't roll initiative for your companions at all. They'll just go on your turn, because otherwise, good God. Man, 5 is a popular number today.
Did I not have myself clicked? I did not have myself
It's
clicked.
true. At least 3 different individuals want 5. That was 2 18s.
I got a
You
21.
get 2 21s.
That's a re-roll because I didn't have myself clicked.
All right. Is that everybody?
Sure. And DCL, please stop flipping the mic.
Sorry. I was trying to go to the bathroom, but then I realized I'd go first.
What kind of a concentration spell should I go with?
I don't fucking know. You might get a lot of leverage out of the sphere.
The Storm Sphere?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Just
Can you
constantly
move Storm
blamming.
Sphere?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Storm Sphere moves.
All right. Is it a safe assumption to say I'm going in with my sword enchanted?
Yeah,
Because why would I?
Yeah, I mean, why would you not?
Okay. Just making sure. I don't want to make that assumption and be dumb.
I don't believe you can move the Storm Sphere.
Yeah, so Flaming Sphere might be your friend.
I've changed it because I actually thought it used to be an action to move Storm Sphere and bonuses to do its blam.
No, it is a bonus to
blam.
shoot a bolt of lightning.
Okay. Yeah, flaming then will probably be the way to go.
All right. So we want to play this smart, Mr. Sir Albus. So I'm gonna do is you're going to. I can drag him, right? Because it's just the one
You
unit.
can,
I mean, yeah, he probably doesn't want to be dragged directly
Sorry,
towards
man.
the
You
enemy.
gotta make sacrifices in times of war.
I have a
Alright.
question, Savin.
Yeah.
What would like, what would could can someone like bless a stack or haste a stack?
Not unless it has enough, like, characters affected to actually cover everybody in the stack.
Ah, okay. That was
Alright.
an
So
important.
you can bless the party, but you can't bless, like, 20 paladins.
First
Right.
things first. Me and my friend here, I'm gonna drag him over. I'm gonna double move, and we're going to head over here.
Okay.
I now suddenly need to zoom out a lot more. Thanks.
And we're going to. Well, I guess I'm gonna make him with his action. Try to take cover behind this terrain and prepare an action to. How many lay on hands does he have? Let me see.
One. Or rather,
Oh.
he has that many points. He can spread them between
Okay,
any
okay.
number of
Then I'll
uses.
prepare an action to. Wait, I can't prepare action and take cover, can I?
I mean, taking cover is standing behind a thing.
Okay, then yes, I'll have him prepare an action to heal me with lay on hands if I take damage for whatever reason.
Okay.
Zanza will also be trying to take cover behind this hill if there is movement, if there is ability to.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
Frida.
okay. I have to zoom out even more. No. $135, or what does it say?
So your units will be going on initiative 5 because the army is slow. So you are just controlling your character for right now.
Oh, well, Sansa's long fucking gone, so I can't cast any spells on him.
So long gone and out of sight.
Yeah. That's a useful thing. So, I will strum on my mandolin and cast Bless.
Alright. Your friends feel very blessed. Merisiel.
Like, what is the actual like range? Is this range like correct?
Yes.
Oh shit!
So you are currently 130 feet from the closest enemy unit.
Did you close your tab?
Maybe.
That's like you kicking the power button.
Oh, I remember that. That hasn't happened in forever.
That was fucking great. Like, where the fuck did Kira go? It's like, I kicked the power button again.
In a second, while I just slowed back in.
Alright. While you do that, I'm going to let Tosh back in.
Okay. Let's see. Come on, character sheet. There we go. Let's see. A wall of fire would be interesting in this place.
Yeah, what range does it have though?
A wall of fire can be
120 feet.
60 feet long. It's 120 feet. I can cast it out, and it can be up to 60 feet long. So I could like,
Alright.
I could like put a wall of fire over this entire pass.
Sure.
But Maybe we might not want me to do that. I don't know.
Not yet, at least. Nobody has fucking moved or anything, so. Unless you want to, like, fireball the shit out of them.
Well, I mean, I did say I wanted to do that, so I guess I'll start things off with a bang.
Oh boy. For
Let's
the
see how
record,
this
I will say that
works.
all units on both sides are probably scattered right now, because you're at such long range. Why would you not be?
I should hold back then. Hold
I
back
mean,
the kabooms.
I can't help myself but argue. Wouldn't you normally march in? I don't know. What's the
Counterpoint
They're
wizards.
undead.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Also, if you know that you're running into mortar fire, then you spread the fuck out as you approach.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess the knowledge of fireball would change war tactics as we know it.
Just like the knowledge of artillery changed war tactics, essentially.
Yes. Like they are aware that various high yield explosives can come their way, so at long range, both armies generally have these scattered formation.
But then there's the thing that Kina can do. Remember,
What's that? What's that?
your cantrip spells has a freaking long range on it, doesn't it?
Firebolt. Firebolt is oops, 120 feet.
Well, you just have to move
Yeah.
up 10 feet to get in range.
And you get +1 damage, I guess. If you're staying in the aura.
I can't be within an aura, like, unless I get right here.
But you
Yeah,
have
it seems
40
like a
feet of
good
movement,
spot.
you know.
Hey, I don't like the look of those whites over there, so I'm gonna hit them.
All right. Pew.
Well, you already hit
What?
them once.
Oh right. Oh, I guess I did already cast the spell once.
You roll the same damage, so I guess it really doesn't matter.
Literally the same damage.
All right. You hurl a barrage of fire rays at the whites, and several of them are boiled by your arcane assault. Pew pew pew. Kreshia.
And like that, the battle starts.
Like that, with a giant ray of fire hurling across the field.
Oh, give me a moment. Sudden computer-based panics.
You know what? This is a familiar thing for me, for Merisiel. She hasn't been in a fight in a war like this for a long time. And you know what she did when she was in her old army? She would sing for her soldiers.
Oh, you've actually been in war before in character.
Yeah.
This is Zanza's first. It's replacing the anxiety with the utter will
You
to
know-
do so.
That is actually a good point. Can I fucking start singing Primo Victoria for the troops?
Yeah, sure. You guys can start some bard songs.
You know,
wanna-
I think I'm going to fuck with the enemy approach and drop a nice big black tentacle template right there.
All right. Who was hero targeting?
That group, like, yeah, directly straight line to her.
All right. She hits and kills a zombie.
Need to start.
Pew.
Yeah, black tentacles, I believe is 90 foot. It is. Let's hit this button. Doot. For actually worthless. Look at that. It doesn't
Amazing.
matter because nothing's in range. I'm just using it to block a fucking area. If you could please give me a chaotic conjurations tentacle template, that would be dope.
I don't think I have any sort of templates.
Oh,
You don't have any spell
are you not Roll20's pro nerd?
Fuck no.
What?
I just have.
I am, and then you get amazing templates.
I'm just the $5 a month membership because I haven't needed to upgrade yet.
Yeah.
And
Just
what's
hate
the
high
radius?
definition.
Or actually, you can just draw it. Just get a square token out.
Yeah, if there's nothing, I'll draw it instead. Let's see here.
And while you're Doing that, I'll move the enemies on the other flank, because the Zamboni grunts are up.
The Zamboni. God, not the Zamboni grunts.
1, 2,
That's horrifying.
3, 4,
They're so slow,
5,
but so unstoppable.
2, 3.
Guys, I'm about to kill him with the Zamboni. This is the best.
Alright, and the Lancers have a much better speed. So they'll be like back here. Nah, fuck it.
Our flank. They seem to be trying to flank us.
That's fine. I'm going to rotate some armsmen around to just block the gorge.
Alright.
Zanza's got your back.
And the death bolts come screeching out of the night. Don't think they're in range for anything. No. So instead, both Deathbolt stacks will just dodge. Marcus the Individual and Lady Regina.
I assume units and stuff have all the same, like, double move and disengage and all that stuff. Okay. Real quick, 2 questions on the Paladins. Lay on hands, is that 5 times the number of members in the target unit or in the Paladin unit?
In the Paladin unit.
Okay, and how frequently can they use lay on hands?
Once.
Once. Okay, so this is a once per battle action. I'll modify this real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. And that includes the increasing damage threshold.
Mm-hmm.
That is also
they're all the
once
same
per
ability.
battle. Okay. Well, they'll just double move then. Proudly ride into battle, or if they don't ride, then power walk. I'll just measure. 60 is going to be up there.
Alright.
That's it.
The big brick of death moves forward. I forgot the skeleton's archers, so I'm just going to go back and deal them real quick. Let's see, what's the range on a long bow?
Long or short?
Short.
150.
No, short is 150, so you guys are actually in range.
Short
So-
is 80.
No, the long bow.
Oh, I thought you said short was 150.
I mean short range, sorry.
Yeah.
Alright, so the 2 white packs will move up, and they are going to throw some arrows at the armsmen, because they're probably the easiest targets you guys have other than your own archers. So. Pew! 16 will hit. The white pack number 1 has 17 and then 20 in the other, so. Who has the footman units? Is that Skow? Cool.
Me.
So I believe
17,
that's
say. Which unit is getting hit?
the 2 on the flanks. So this guy and this guy.
Sure. So I take it up first. It was on the left. Say 17 people.
Mm-hmm. And then the other attack will also hit with 20.
Okay.
So that should be 3 dead.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
And the rest of the Zombonis will just hang out because they don't want to go through the Black Tentacles.
Switching disposition. What is that?
Stance.
Sure, there's an actual term for it for military units.
Formation.
Yeah, formations. So switching formations, is that like a free action you
Yes.
can take automatically? It does
Just-
not interfere with movement or action?
Correct. It's just at the start of your turn you decide what stance you're going to be in.
Okay. Should we be using like little colored dots or icons or something to indicate what
Yes,
stance
that's
they're in?
probably a good idea. So assume everything until it takes its first turn is in scattered stance, because again, why would you not be? So, Marcus, what do you want your paladins to be in?
Well, they haven't closed ranks with the enemies yet, so probably scattered.
Alright, so let's go for... What's a good scattered icon? Sure, little leaf. Then the whites are going to be in normal mode, so they are just ready to shoot the mans. And then the rest of the undead are all scattered still. Alright, and the rest of the Kenaurite army. Oh shit, wait, hold on. The Necromancers, I just skipped them.
Well,
They're gonna do some stuff. 2, 3.
No, they can stand there.
No,
It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine. They'll just gotta do a thing real quick. So this Necromancer is gonna come up to the white pack here and he will return them to their full undead majesty.
You son of a bitch. Okay, you got it down.
Then the other Necromancer is going to 1, 2.
So about spending key to get the important figures.
Yeah. Let's see. Is he within range of anything? Yes, he is. He's going to shoot a withering bolt at the paladins. Pew! And just shoot himself in
Nice.
the dick. Alright, now the Kenaurite army can go.
See, that's what happens when you have to try and shoot through multiple groups of
Okay.
your own buddies.
And he literally
You
just
guys,
probably shot through them, but it's necrotic damage, so they're
Oh.
like, lol, whatever.
I see.
So let me just check something. Hey, well, look at
Probably
that.
there instead. That's them.
What? No, the range. Like the archers.
Yeah, I
you-
was just moving armsmen. Go for it.
Oh, okay.
What
Sorry.
stance do you want your armsmen to be in? Still scattered?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Should I go for the death bolts or try to get the necro? Necro?
That's what you said.
Okay. Well, sorry. Then the Necromancers or the Death Bolts. We lost Skow.
Yeah, we lost.
Ah,
No,
computer might be a
He's
bit.
restarting.
Rip and piss.
There's. Okay. So Death Bolts then, or White, or try to go for that Necromancer.
Seems to be deafening silence.
Seems
well,
so.
Necromancers are probably bigger priorities, but they're also likely to be more intelligent than the other ones. So if you advance on them, they might just retreat, and your over extension could allow you to be surrounded by the disposable troops. Whereas the kobolds apparently fly and use ranged attacks, and they're well out of range of the Necromancer resurrecting them, so if you take them down now, they'll probably be gone for the rest of the fight.
Kobolds, okay. So let's go for the death bolts in the sky.
Alright, sounds like a good plan.
Well, the formation will be focused.
Okay. So let's throw the focus symbol on them. Boop.
Okay. Oh God.
Actually,
And,
focus wins.
Is there like a bullseye symbol?
Yes, there is. There you go. Focused.
Yay. So, okay, let's try to do some death bolts there. So tap over our runic archers. And it, since I'm in the aura, I get a +1, both by hit and damage. And advantage on this roll.
Correct.
So 16.
Alright. So you do indeed hit. You do 41 damage.
No, remember.
Hmm?
The aura. The Cavalier's aura.
Oh, right, yes. Alright, so what's their threshold?
60.
I can't see my fucking browser.
Oops.
I'm gonna have to
That's
restart my
not good.
computer. Yeah. We had a brief shit fit and it was like, hey, you want to dump 6 gigs of memory? Let's do that now. I'm like,
All
okay,
right.
thanks.
The death bolts are riddled with arrows and fly careening down to the ground in a lump of moldering flesh. Executed. Right. And we have the Cavaliers left to go.
Alright, I'll be back
You know,
as quick
they're
as
actually
possible
really
while
nice to
restarting
have back
computer.
here. Okay. Just by the by, I really like getting that fucking murking damage.
Mm.
Right. Kina, where do you want to move your Cavaliers?
I'm wondering how I should do them, yeah. I want to maybe take them out to the side here, or actually be over here with the rest of the main force. To give the majority of our guys a buff to their damage and stuff. Also,
Well,
I
the
think...
thing is they'll move out of it as soon as they get in, if they keep moving or advancing.
Anything maybe I should send them to the side here and have them flank around?
Well, there is that too. You can do.
I think I'm gonna have them flank around.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to jog after to try to get into that. Do like 60 damage.
Oh, I think we'll need the archers on the on the right, on the left side.
Yeah, that's why I said it was really nice if they stayed put.
What, stayed put over here?
Just have a bunch of Cavaliers cheerleading the archers.
I can't do that. No, I can't have them just sit
I mean,
here.
the death balls got murked like in one shot, you know. That's what I mean. We already killed one unit.
Weak, though.
Well, for
I
a
know.
buffing aura, it would be ideal if it was buffing multiple units at once.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Getting
sending
close there, so
I mean, the
Right in
archers
the
can
box.
move and fire, right? It
Mhm.
might be best if they, just hide behind the Cavaliers and stuff, but stay within the aura.
Alright, that appears to be everything in the Arunan army, so Zanza.
All right. First, I want to give a little dialogue with Grimtrax.
Sure.
See, Grimtrax, may I make a simple request?
You may.
I want you to burn bright. I want you to burn as bright as you ever have. Do that, and I promise that by the time the sun is falled, we will have a mountain of undead piled as high as the sky.
I like the sound of that. And the sword erupts into crackling flames. Dear flame.
Sweet flame. And here I thought I finally retired my glory-seeking days. All it took is one good battle. All right, let's go make legends of ourselves, Grimtrax. First things first. I'm assuming this mountain is difficult terrain.
Yes.
So I'm going to spend a key point for double move, so I can ignore the difficult terrain. And just for show, I'm going straight, but I'm going to say I go up the mountain, and I'm going to jump off its peak and come flying down at these Undying Lancers.
Whee! Alright.
And I'm going to strike with Grimtrax Enchanted against the undead. Let me make sure the damage dice are correct, because there's a lot going on.
Yeah, your strikes against undead are very powerful.
Do I have inspiration? And if I don't, can I get it? I don't have it on my thing.
Yeah, I think your original interaction with Grimtrax is warranting inspiration, so sure, you can have it.
Alright, just to make sure the first wing does not fuck up, I'm going to spend
That would
inspiration.
be very sad.
That would be so sad, and I'm going to spend the inspiration to avoid that. Nope, it's fine.
Alright.
It's fine. That's a lot of damage.
Boom. So 29 damage.
Savage.
Alright, you mightily cleave through 3 of the undead.
And there's one more.
Oh.
Oh, so close to crit.
Wow.
Oh god, wow.
Ouch.
Man,
Whoa,
is that a big
65636. Damn.
Alright, and another
Zanza
4
coming out
undead fall.
Swinging.
Yeah, Jesus.
Surprised they're not still up and at him. Alright. So
Zanza's speed, I'm thinking he's just running full speed and just holds his sword out to the side and just strafes the
Oh my
whole
god,
army.
yes.
The whole horde.
and then to give them proper distraction, these lancers, I don't want them cutting up and attacking the side, but I need to have a better position. I'm going to move back and make myself a nuisance. Actually, I'll have to dash around this guy to make sure I don't get... Can the
Yes.
fucking army operate? Okay, then I'll make sure to move around.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember, you can jump pretty fucking high to avoid
I
difficult
can.
terrain.
Actually, I can't. I might be able to jump over them if Savin allows it with the jump cloak. I mean, with the jump boots. See
The
how
springy boots. Boing.
I can jump 16 feet high and 48 feet across. Would that be high enough to avoid the
How
swings
high?
from 18 feet?
Yeah. Yeah, you can just jump over units.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump
Fucking
over.
Mario.
Hey man, you gave me the boots.
I know. No one to blame but the dice.
All right, and I'm gonna come over here and try to make sure I'm using this mountain pass as cover.
Alright. Would you like Sir Albus to do anything?
I want Sir Albus to try and make himself not visible.
Alright, so you want a man in full plate to make a stealth check. Cool.
Let's see how that will work. Let's see how that's gonna work.
Have him roll dexterity.
Oh yeah, at a disadvantage. No.
And-
So
And at disadvantage from plate
Double
armor.
move.
yeah, let's just have him double move over to where I'm at, and he'll take cover behind the mountain in this ditch as well.
Okay. The proud Sir Knight Albus will dive into a ditch. Cool.
Look, man.
I'm just teasing. Frida.
he just fucking saw Zanza erupt to like a flaming comet and just burned down half a fucking unit.
I was gonna more say that he's a badass, but he's also out here and alone with no army backing
Yeah,
him
no,
up.
this is not a place he wants to be.
Yeah.
Frida.
I'd rather be amongst his soldiers.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a Primo Victorious going full swing now. It's fucking Sabaton going on.
Mm-hmm. Do you
So
have
let's see.
any actions?
Well, I'm gonna have to move up with me squad, so. Because of that sweet, sweet aura.
Mm-hmm.
And you have. Let's see. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Värstingestanget. Funk. There we go. With this, I should be able to catch. Oh. Bacon.
Alright. All the characters who aren't Zanza get baconed. Zanza and Sir Albus. Bloop.
Yep. So, unfortunately, that is an unlimited amount of units as well, so in
Alright.
case they need to be Paladin up again.
Merisiel.
I will. I think I'm gonna try and stay further to the back, so I can like maybe move between the two areas if I need to. These guys are still not coming up close enough to shell them, so I'm going to. You know what? I think I'm gonna take pot shot at Mr. Necromancer.
Okay.
If you move in here, you get a +1 hit and damage. Your spell.
Is that how that works?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll move up a little bit then.
Then you can move back once you're done. So.
Sure. I think. Okay, so I'm going. Can't do that to the same target.
But you can do that to a Necromancer.
I am going to do. And that is a first level spell. I'm going to twin a guiding bolt.
Okay. Who at? You just stacking them on the Necro?
You know what? If I can do that, then probably yeah.
Okay. I was going to mention that you have a -4 to hit from all the cover in the way, but it doesn't matter because you hit.
Now I've
So
got
he takes 16.
advantage to the second shot.
Okay, that hits. Real good.
So
Oh, yeah, he
17
felt
and
that.
15.
Ah, yes. And another 2 damage. Boop.
Oh yeah, 2 more. Yeah, right.
Boom, boom. 2 big bolts of Kalira's light sear through the air and faultlessly find the Necromancer and boil away much of his remaining flesh, leaving a skeleton clad in bronze armor and tattered bits of robe left standing.
And someone has advantage to hit him again if they hit him before my next turn.
Kreshia.
Sarah's going to take advantage of that advantage and shoot that dude with the bow.
Alright, let's see. Does she have line of sight? Barely. She will have a -4 to hit, but also advantage.
Or she can, move up and fucking just shoot from above.
I mean,
Climb up the hill.
he's still, like, hanging out behind all this cover. but
Oh,
it probably won't matter. So let's see.
I didn't say that out loud. This shot's gonna be wank now. There you go. See, you fucking.
Bing!
Oh, twin spell itself has to target 2 different creatures.
Oh. Okay.
Then I take that turn back. Obviously, I didn't take a shot.
And that's fine. We will just move on, because otherwise you just hit the other Necromancer. But we will keep that in mind for the future.
Sure. She'll move up and be spell singing. Oh, wait, no, she'll scooty booty over here and while mage spell singing and give Mary mage armor before using the rest of her movement to get over here. And
Okay.
Spodo will keep an eye on Syrah.
Sounds good. Undead, indeed. Let's see. 1, 2. This white pack just saw what Zanza did, and they are not pleased with you. So, Zanza, you have a hail of longbow arrows coming at you.
Oh boy.
Brace for impact.
Now, how does cover work in this situation?
Doesn't matter.
Fine.
You dodged it.
Yeah, there's just a hail of arrows all around you.
There's this, it just stands
It's like that.
still,
It's
and
like
there's
that.
a
It's like that
outline.
gift.
Oh no, he's too small to shoot past the mountain.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those zombies will get in your face, but they can't attack. And the lances! Let's see, I think they're going to turn and march down this hill. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will come around here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should end up right about there. They're coming to meet the armsmen. On the other side, let's see. I think those cavaliers have proven themselves most annoying. So some death bolts are going to fling darts at the cavaliers. Whoop. I don't believe a 15 will hit them, however. And these guys are in normal stance now. The whites will move up into cover in the hills and try and do the same thing. Jesus, I can't roll today. It's okay, guys. You got this now. The basic bitch zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they'll end up like that. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Some lancers will come around and end up like so. I don't think. Yeah, that'll do. Or let's say here. And some skeletons. Let's see. Let's have 2 groups of skeletons fire at the paladins. 1 attack on each. They are just within short range. Pew! Pew! That looks like a hit on the second group of paladins. Let's call it the right-hand side. For 30 damage. Bunch of skeletons. Twanging and banging.
Seems like those archers are a real problem.
And everyone's in focus stance. Who's main attack? Including this group who's about to attack. Let's see. What can they see from here? Let's see, I guess they'll move up like over here. And make another volley at Zanza. Pew! Does a 16 hit you?
No, and if it would have if I didn't attack, but even without that roll, I think the cover makes it so that they don't attack.
Yep, that seems about accurate. Okay, and that's the Army of the Dead getting into position. Marcus and your paladins, since it's all on 5.
Okay. Couple questions. One, does Regina have a mount?
She probably would have to actually like prepare and cast that spell, which she hasn't done in like 1,000 years, so not at the moment.
Okay. Two, is there any special benefit for charging?
Not unless you are mounted with a lance, in which case some units will have special attacks, like say, where's my lancers? There you are. Wait. That's not them. Let's see, Cavaliers. Here you go. Boop. Like these guys get bonus damage when they charge.
Okay. Three, are the mountains here difficult terrain or?
Yes, anything rocky looking is difficult terrain.
Okay. What about the trees here?
The trees are not. You can just walk around them.
Okay. Let's see. Is there any benefit or penalty to flanking or rear attacks on units?
No.
Okay. And is there any penalty for ranged units being trapped in melee with melee units?
Yes, you cannot make ranged attacks in melee.
So do ranged units have melee attack
Yes.
options, or do they just not attack?
Like, the archers all have daggers, which are much shittier than their bows.
Okay. Alright. Well, I guess, I guess these guys will advance and take the dodge action.
Okay.
Can't quite get to melee. And they will stay scattered out. Regina will follow them. And Marcus is going to give Lassie a little tap on the flank and point out the Fang Pack and try to dispatch the cowardly archers who are shooting into combat and will cavalry charge.
Boop.
Yeah.
All right. They do not appreciate that. Let's go ahead and make your attack.
Okay. And plus.
All right. A 10 will not hit, or an 11.
Plus.
Charge doesn't confer advantage on attack roll, correct?
Correct. There is no charge action. If you're using a lance, you can actually use it while mounted, but otherwise, yeah, it's just like foot combat.
Wait a minute. Why is that 6 plus 3 plus 1? No. I don't think the attack macros are working correctly here.
For attack or damage?
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. It was supposed to be when the whatchamacallit, Channel Divinity is active, that's plus 3. So that 10 base should have been a 13 plus 1 from Bless.
That will hit.
That will hit, okay.
Okay, so 20 damage. So let's see. 20 divided by 4. Boop.
Let me fix that real quick here.
There. You cleave down 5 members of the White Pack. You just
Okay.
run them all through on your spear like a big fucking zombie shish kebab.
Second attack.
Next attack.
Solid
Plus-
hit. Alright, another 4 whites fall to Marcus's spear.
And I will smite.
Alright, so that will be 16, so they have a threshold of 4, so that's...
4.
Yep. Another 4 Zombonis are destroyed by Kanara's divine light. You have decimated this Fang Pack.
And boop.
Yeah, one more boop here. And choop.
Ah, it's the old backhand boop. Alright, another good hit for another 4 whites out of action.
And I pull Lassie's character sheet up.
Oh, is Lassie gonna kick some bitches?
Possibly. She gets... Well, I guess that's a single target thing. The smash through. Just Warhorse. There we go. Okay. So I assume trampling charge won't work because it knocks someone prone, and prone is not a thing that works on.
Wow.
Correct.
Way to go.
Lassie
Wow.
can't knock an entire stack prone.
Lassie.
However, Lassie can basically kill the last of the whites. Just stomps on their heads until they're all gone.
Nice.
Trample.
Good going, Lassie.
Nay. Alright, let's see if the Necromancers can't undo some of the damage. 2, 4, 5, 6. Necrobro, what do you got? Are you within range of your spell? No, you're not. Alright, he will have to just move 1, 2, 3. This Necromancer will double move up here. The injured Necromancer, however... See, there's no damage stacks within range, so he is going to throw a Withering Bolt at, let's say, at Lassie. She's a bad horse.
Very
Not
good.
Lassie.
Pew!
It's a good horse.
And I think he misses.
Armor class 11 for Warhorses.
Oh, well, rip.
Does Lassie not come with
One hit
Paladin?
point left.
And seeing the fucking death bus here coming at him, he is going to go over here. And the minions' turns.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, just a quick move in here into this. Meeting spam. Okay, so take out the flying nincompoops here.
It's a good choice. Classic Fire Emblem tactics.
Then we can focus on everything else. So they're still in focus stance.
You guys are in focus stance, and the death bolts are in normal stance. That will hit.
So 16 to
you eradicate
Oh.
them. Pew pew pew. And many undead kobolds crumple to the ground in a big salsa mess.
There's a trio goat which is just singing here and switching over through the fire and flame.
Very nice.
Like speed mandolin is going on here.
Yep.
Alright, Armsmen and Cavaliers have a go.
I'll move up some armsy people.
Hmm.
Trying to net those skelebobs here force them into the fucking tentacle seems like a good move, so they'll use all their movement there. These guys will swap to focus to attack this group. These guys will swap to focus to attack this group.
Alright, so...
How far can my cavaliers travel?
look at the character sheet.
Oh, right, they actually have a character sheet. Oh god, where is it?
Hey, I think at least maybe one group hits.
The 16 will hit.
Combat rules.
Cool.
Alright,
And
and
they've got 20 members, so it's 40 damage focused.
Alright, so...
God, where are the
40
where's the
divided by
character
8.
sheet? Oh, there it is.
Alright. You have almost destroyed the Lancers, but there are still a few
Sorry
of them still up.
rolling shit on the other ones. Ugh.
50 feet.
Let's just be glad we're not fighting Japan, who would be fighting at full strength no matter how many units lost.
Civ references.
Damn it, I'm only a little bit further up. I wish they could... Wait, they can charge though, can they? Can they charge? How does that work?
So
Charge.
if they move
That's
a certain
just
amount...
if they move...
Yeah, it doesn't give them bonus movement.
Okay, that's too bad.
That's too bad.
So
Okay,
unfortunately,
I'm gonna-
you can move and then position yourself to.
Yeah, I'm gonna position them here, ready for when Mary takes her turn. Or
Yeah.
maybe...
The Kreshia can dismiss the pit with a mind. So
I'm gonna do something. I was gonna do something else, honestly.
Well,
I
it's not your
might
turn.
hold my action to time an attack.
Remember, it's not your turn.
That's my turn. Right. Where did I start? I was right over here.
I think
Right.
we're, somewhere in there. Doesn't matter.
right next there.
Was I over there?
That seems about
The
right.
Yep,
trees.
because
oh, yeah,
I
guess
moved.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was in between
I
those
moved
other
next
trees.
and said, "Greetings, ma'am."
Right.
Alright. So that should make it Zanza's turn.
Alright. Alright.
Murder bun.
So, I want a murder button. But my murder bun boner leads me to the Necromancer down here. So, what I'm
Yeah.
going to do is I'm going to key point Step of the Wind for extra movement.
Bunny hop over the terrain.
I'm going to bunny hop down here where it's nice and dark and move in a way that I don't have to deal with opportunity attacks from anybody.
The Step of the Wind let
No,
you...
I will. The grunts will be able to hit if
Okay.
if opportunity that.
They,
However
they,
that works.
they just make an attack on you.
You would rather be better to take them out because they can do,
They will do a
Surround
bunch of
us.
damage if they hit.
yeah.
They will
A
do
lot
a bunch
of
of damage
damage.
if they hit. Luckily, I don't have the red tear stone ring on. That would be stupid at this point.
Yeah.
Very.
I'm thinking about it. So, what? So, since we're in difficult terrain, I don't think I'd be getting any cover from their attacks if I was moving out, right?
No, you don't get cover from melee attacks. This is just
Yeah.
a horde of, Romero zombies shambling at you. They've all got, bits of metal armor just bolted into their rotting flesh and
Just hammered
big
into their
cleavers and
bones.
claws. They just want your
Murder,
brains.
murder lust.
I'm worried about that Necromancer. I really am. You know what?
I mean, Necromancer's
Let's-
gonna necro.
Necromancer is going to Necromancer. You know what? I can wait a turn before
You
I try.
promised a pile of corpses, so
Yeah, I can wait a turn before I try to destroy them. Let's not get hasty. So yeah, let's attack these zombie grunts.
Okay.
22 hits.
Oh,
Low
yeah.
damage.
Alright, so 22 damage divided by their threshold. You slaughter 3 zombies out of the 30.
Oh, this is a big shamble.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Um,
grunts.
Glad it does not decide to run. That would have been painful. Not being led by the boner was the smart choice. So let me ask you this: if I were to spend a key point for stunning fist, how would that work?
It would not.
Okay.
Stacks
I mean,
are immune to stuns and all those sorts of effects.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
Because if you hit, you kill. So if you kill, you can't stun because it's dead.
So this is gonna be a big fucking stat. I'm gonna need help. Let me see what Sir Albus can do with his attack. 2d6 plus 3, 90 plus 9, 2d6. Radiant damage. Well, he could do radiant damage. Undead are weak against that, right? Like, they take double?
No, but they don't have any resistance to it.
Yeah, okay.
Very few undead actually have Radiance weakness.
Okay, well,
I'm not
since
gonna
I
tell you
attacked them, I can move down here and attack and try to finish off these unyielding lancers and let them take care of the grunts. Because that's a lot to slow me down, and they're all the way out in the butt fucking nowhere. So, yeah. Come down, swing my sword. 23.
Alright, you destroy the remaining undead. Just cleave straight through their horses and armor and wreck their shit.
And I want to move down here in the middle of this pit where it looks like there's a depression. Is that how am I reading that right?
Yeah, there's a depression going into that pit, so that will not provide you cover against all the guys down here, but...
Would it count as difficult terrain to enter?
Yes, it would be difficult terrain.
Alright, well, since I did not dash, I will also be penalized by that, so I can move 20 right here. I'm assuming difficult terrain.
Jump.
Difficult terrain
Yeah,
starts
right.
as soon as you hit the rocky texture, so in this square is the first difficult terrain.
I can jump to it.
Yeah, I mean, you can just jump.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna jump right there. And
The most broken
Boing.
bullshit in the game.
just ignore difficult terrain. It's finally coming in, well, more handy.
Everything's
Spring
coming up
boots.
Zanza. Alright, Frida.
Oh wait,
Oh,
wait,
sorry.
Sir Albus.
That's right, you do have your pally bro.
Yeah, I don't want Sir Albus alone here, so let's have him come behind and try to bolster his men against these grunts. So I'll just move him right here.
Whoa,
Super
Actually, that's
robot-y
difficult.
for a second, but...
Sorry, he was yeah.
Double move.
So this is difficult terrain.
Yeah, the zombies would have to double move to get over there.
What? Hello?
The zombies will have to double move to get over there.
Yeah. So Sir Albus will have to double move to get over here.
Also,
So-
probably, yes.
I'll have him double move so he can be with his troops and not get fucked.
Okay. Now, Frida.
Yay. Okay, so we got two things up and running. It's too bad I didn't get to poke somebody. Could just go giant ape on their asses. But let's see, do I have anything I can? Okay. No, unfortunately, other than buffing individuals, I do not have a lot of things that did, help us. Do not pursue Samba. Samba?
Very Dynasty Warriors reference right there. I
Yeah.
approve.
Lubu.
Yeah, I have never played a single of those games.
Oh, I was muted, but you couldn't hear me screaming for the reference. Probably best for Skow.
Thank you.
Welcome. So let's see, let me just go up. And bonus action, Invisigoat.
Okay. Invisigoat. Alright, any main action?
And, well, I'll keep playing and dodge goat as well, while Invisigoat.
Good choice. Mary.
I did have a thing I was going to try and do, so I think I'm going to hold my action. Wait, no. I'm going to move up and ready an action. If that is acceptable.
Alright.
Or I could...
Well, if you look at the back ones, you could AoE the shit out of the skeleton because they're focused. Well, they're not scattered, or I can't really tell on the icon.
I was thinking of... I could put a wall of fire right here and drive them forward. Or backwards. Or push them back. Or I could drop a storm sphere. I was planning on having my cavaliers form up and charge into these guys, just as Merisiel drops a mortar right onto these rocks. So the rocks, their cover gets exploded.
Mm-hmm.
And then the cavaliers charge and just slam right into the grunts.
Hey, these are even different textures too, so...
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick to my plan. I like my idea.
Alright, so you're going to go for the fireball when the Cavaliers charge?
Yeah.
Okay. Kreshia.
Let's see here. I want my movement, but it's 20 foot across difficult. Syria is going to... I don't know. That's an archer pack, right?
Mm-hmm.
She'll shoot the archers, and then bonus action stealth against the rocks.
Sounds like a plan.
Like a sneak in the night. Oh my god. Maybe that's it. I don't fucking know.
Miss.
Great.
But she is very hidden.
Cool. And I think I'm just gonna fucking dunk a fireball in here and... Oh, I don't goddamn know. I don't really want to use them up because, you know, big boss fight later. But
It's very true.
I suppose I can get away with one. Those guys aren't spread build anymore, apart from like 2 of them.
Correct. The zombies are spread out, but the wights and the skeletons are not. And the necromancer is
Okay.
just necroing.
Okay. Alright then. Gonna just drop a fireball there then and just try and fucking fuck as much stuff up as possible.
Alright, hit me.
I would love to. Maybe I'll even roll more shit. Or the spell might turn up. Or it's lagging. It's hard to tell. Come on, game. There we go. Well, that was
That
pretty
was
shit.
pretty bad, yeah. But let's see what we can do for saving throws. So the Necro succeeds, so he will take 10 fire.
For fuck's sake.
Boop.
With a +2. Some horseshit.
The wights and one group of skeletons will make dex saves. Failure, of course. And also failure. So they will each take 20. They both have a threshold of 4, so that's 5 dead.
That was still pretty unimpressive.
Yeah, he killed a lot of people. And the zombies, they do have advantage on their dex saves with their mighty -2 dexterity. Oh yeah!
Yeah.
Okay. They have a much higher threshold though, so 20 divided by 6 is 3 Zambonis from one group, and then, let's see, 10 divided by 6 will just be 1 Zamboni from the other group. Boop. And the undead. Alright. Zanza, the undead are getting real tired of your shit.
I wouldn't be surprised.
This zoomy bullshit, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking fuckboy.
So this group of whites are going to come up here, and you will have cover against them since they're on top of the rocks. But they will shoot you, so you get +2 to your AC this time.
How? Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
But I mean, how high is this mountain thing?
From where you are, like 5 feet.
That literally covers me. But
They're
yeah,
just shooting at your ears now. They're flopping in the breeze. However, you are not covered much at all from on bottom, so the Skellyman archers will just come up and yeah, let's sling some arrows at you. So stack number 1. Before I say anything, all of these guys are going to go for the focused stance. So
wait. Let me see if there's something I can do here, because there is, and I want to see how much it's gonna suck though. Kind of a bit. I guess I'll see, since I can use it as a reaction.
okay. So the first group of skeletons, they will have advantage on this since they are focused up. Pew! Nice. Second group. There's a 20.
How much damage is that?
That is 30 damage.
Now here's my question.
Well, actually it's 15 damage since you're an individual, so...
Now here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Deflect missile.
Mm-hmm. It'll just
Yeah.
count against the whole damage. You're just catching things all over the place, or spinning your sword to cleave the arrows out of the air. Oh yeah.
I'm fine.
You handily dispatch those missiles. And the third group will stomp up here and loose some arrows at you. Again, advantage. Does a 17 hit? I don't think so.
No.
Okay, so the archers just do exactly what Zanza wanted. He's a big distraction, and arrows pelt all around him ineffectually. Now, the armsmen are going to get charged by these lancers, who are going to use their jagged blades and crushing hooves. Boop. So 3 damage each, so 45 damage to that group of armsmen. Kina?
Did they actually hit?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. They sure did not.
They did not fucking hit the armsman at all, and also
Aw.
it's me who controls the
Oh,
arms.
that's right. Derp derp. Okay, well, let's see what the Zombonis can do. Alright, zombies. I believe in you. No one else does, but I do. Deep in here. Yeah.
Oh, they're just all...
Alright, so that's 60 damage.
What, on these soldiers?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks for them. They lose 10 people.
Yeah, so this horde of zombies just overwhelms them, drags people to the floor, screaming as they get chopped up. Blam. And the other group of zombies, they will ready actions because they can see how this is going to go. In fact, they will adopt focus stances because they're going to fail their dex saves anyway. And I believe... Oh no, I have this group of zombies. And they will focus. Come on, Icon. You can do it. There you go. Alright, I think that's it for the undead horde. So, Marcus and the Paladins, you're up.
I am muted. Was that all the damage they took? Does not look like very much damage.
No, I think Skow.
No, I couldn't click them with the dudes over it, so I was just like, hey, I'll move them eventually. There are 8 of them left.
Ah, okay. Okay, well, in that case, the paladins here are going to move and lay on hands to restore 60 hit points to the unit. Or no, 50. Yeah, no, 60.
Can you just print that card? I think it does something special when it targets units.
Lay on hands.
Alright, so it can't recover hit points because these guys are all dead. But it does dramatically increase their damage threshold.
Didn't we just talk about this at the beginning, where you said paladins are special, they can bring guys back to life?
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So, let's see, 60...
10 guys, that's pretty much all the damage that the zombies did.
Yeah, so how many paladins are there? There are 12 in that unit?
12, yeah.
Okay, so these guys will get 12 dudes back. Bloop. So yeah, there are a bunch of unconscious or dying footmen who just get picked up and put back in the fight by their paladin comrades. And, let's see, alternatively adjacent unit. Okay, so you've chosen to give them hit points instead, so they will not get a damage bonus. Or
Right.
damage threshold.
And then we will try to leave room for the cavaliers to come in and charge. These guys are going to move in and attack the zombie grunts. They're going to switch to focus.
Alright.
Where is the... There it is. They are no longer leaf. And they're not that either. Okay. Those guys are staying scattered because they're not in... Is there any penalty to being scattered when you're in melee?
Let's see. You have disadvantage on your own attack rolls. So
but
you fight less effectively, but defensively, no, there's no downside.
Right, okay. So yeah, these guys are not going to change their thing. These guys are going to change their thing. And they will attack the grunts here.
Alright. Sounds good.
So, they have advantage. Hooray.
That's very good. Alright, so there are 9 dudes in that stack, so 9 times 3...
Paladins do +1 damage, so they're 4 base.
Okay. So, 9 times 4. God, I hate that that's a thing.
Is that how math works?
36. These guys have a DT of 6, so 6 of the zombonis are slain. I guess I should mention that they are in normal stance. Since I don't have an icon yet. There you go. Alright. Many zombonis are slain, but the horde is still massive.
Okay. Regina's gonna come around this side, trusting to the aura of tentacle death to protect her over here, and strike at the same unit of grunts. So,
Alright, those are both solid hits. Zombies surprisingly do not have very high armor class. So that is 15 on the first hit, so that's 2 zombies dead. And then 18, so 3 on the second.
Okay, and
Hey,
Marcus.
look at you, Savin, using all the table.
Marcus is going to turn and charge the Lancers. So, chop.
Oh, yeah, that's a good hit. For 17, so that will kill 2 Lancers.
Okay, and I will smite.
Alright, so 16, 24, Jesus, that's another 3.
And second attack. Chop.
That will hit for, let's see, 16, so another 2 Lancers are slain.
And another smite.
Alright, 14, 5 is 19, so another 2.
And backhand.
Hit for 18, so another 2 are felled.
Smaller smite.
Are they 6 or
They're
how
8.
much are they per Lancer?
Oh, these are undead. All these smites get an extra D8 by default.
Well,
Yeah, let me roll 3 more D8s.
Okay.
so all these smites gets extra D8.
Alright, you kill the unit. Just the 2 8s are exactly enough.
Okay.
Blech. The Lancers receive a charge from a lone Paladin who destroys them utterly.
Oh my god, you fucking murdered the whole group?
Turns out
Fucking
Paladins are real
Marcus.
good against undead.
Yeah.
Who the fucking thunk it?
Oh man, I have to update my D&D metagame and everything now.
Alright, and if that's it for Marcus, then...
Yes.
Necrobro turn. Alright. So, this guy over here is going to try and give the whites some more dudes. So, he's going to increase their unit count by 2. Then, Necrobro over here would have loved to give the Lancers back some dudes, but they're all dead. So, I think he's going to shoot Lassie. Pew!
No, Lassie, no.
And down she goes.
Lassie!
And Marcus, I guess make a dex saving throw
Nope.
to land on your feet.
No.
What?
Within 60 feet, a single note.
All right, yeah.
gonna go.
Let's see if
Maybe.
Lassie is saved.
Maybe. Let's.
Close, but no.
Nope.
That brings it up to
No,
13.
close, but no cigarettes. I'm sorry. I tried.
The goat tried.
All right, then the Necromancer will cackle hideously and then go hide.
Fucking nigger. Alright.
And
Alright,
it's the
this is
armor's
it.
turn.
My time.
Let my bows get in and do their shooting first. So.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay, so go for the archers in the back or the zombie horde in the front.
Probably archers, because we have a lot of dudes on the zombies.
The skeletal one of the legions.
Very well.
Or maybe that
skeletal
fang
legions.
pack over there.
What fang pack?
This one over here.
Oh, the white fang. No, that's an entire fucking mountain in the way.
Yeah, your archers would have a significant disadvantage to hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, then hit one of the
So,
one of
but
those
this-
ones back there.
What's the way? You know, you don't have to explode the rods if Kreshia, disassembles this.
Yeah, just tell me if you want it gone and I can remove it. It was just to stop people from, rushing us in the gorge with
Oh,
superior
yes,
numbers.
It did work wonders. Thank you very much for it.
Would you like it gone now?
It would open up for the cavalry. Yes, please.
Sure. I dismiss Black Tentacle.
So focus on the Legion. Advantage. A rune and archer. 16 to hit
Alright, that will indeed hit. Which one are you targeting?
for this fucker right here.
Alright.
And that's 60 damage.
Alright. Oof, that is half of their number wiped out.
Oh, is the tentacles gone?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, if you
Damn it.
paid attention. Well, A, it allows them to charge in, and B allows you to completely wipe out a big section because not all of them have disadvantage on their saves.
I was gonna do this whole cool maneuver I was waiting to do. Damn it all.
Strategic, Kina.
It was
You
strategic.
can do it.
It was strategically cool.
It was super cool. It was gonna be rad. These guys are gonna come flying through
Totally
a bunch of
radical.
flying, flaming boulders and just crash into. Whatever.
Crash into flaming
I
boulders that
didn't
hit them
want
too.
to do anything
Okay.
cool anyway.
That'll learn you.
Holy shit. There's a big grouping here.
Yeah. I guess.
Aren't you like specialized in fire and shit?
I'm not a
anymore.
pyromancer, but yeah, I got some. Let's see. All right. I could do a wall of fire or a nice big storm sphere. Or a fireball. I'll do a fireball.
Well,
and,
all
and
of, yeah, you can do a lot
they're
of
all
damage. We've seen it
bundled
before.
up anyway. At 4th level.
Alright, and I assume it's just hitting all of these nerds back here.
Yeah, this whole
They can-
conflagration.
Let me make the saves for the Necro Bros. It's DC 18, Jesus. Alright, little dudes, you got this. I believe in you. You didn't got this.
Your faith. I find your
It
lack
was
of faith.
misplaced. One of the
troubling.
Necromancers is destroyed. Bleh.
Unfortunately, I kind of didn't do so well on the actual damage.
Oh, the other one's almost dead. That saves me some trouble.
Pretty good. Now, Skeleton Legions, they will all have disadvantage. Not that they care, because their dex is actually kind of decent. Boop, boop, boop. One of them
They all have-
succeeds!
They do all have disadvantage, but yeah, he still got.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
One.
25
That's fucking
divided by
impressive.
4, so like... Or sorry, 12 divided by 4 is just 3, and then 6 and 6. 3, then 6, and 6. Pew, pew, pew.
Now it's the
Ah, yes,
Zamboni.
And
the zombies with their disadvantage. Alright,
Oh, yeah.
double crit,
Yes,
come on.
let's see the numbers, David.
Snake eyes and
Nice. Alright, so they all fail. They have a DT of
well, not snake eyes, just 1 and 1.
6, so they each lose 4 dudes. Rawr,
That's a substantial amount of damage you just did there.
rawr.
I could have done a lot more. I did roll.
You
bad.
could, but
You killed one.
compound damage, Kina.
You killed
Yeah.
one necromancer and you almost killed the other. It's good.
And they're going to form up.
All right, what
Close
stance?
rank.
All right, so they're focusing.
Yeah. Close ranks and charge
All right.
into this zombie horde.
All right. The zombies will trigger a readied action at this point.
They were bracing.
They were.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So yeah, they will just lunge forward all of a sudden. They have advantage on this because they're focused. Rawr! So that's 50 damage on your Cavaliers.
Damn it.
So there's some big flashing smash there.
Yeah, there's a smash of bodies.
So the damage is triggered on each other.
Yeah, I'll let you do
what's
your
damage
damage as
then?
a full health stack, and then you both lose your units. So they hit because they have that nice advantage. So you're going to lose 6 guys, and they will lose a lot of guys. 15 times 4 is 60.
It's the red one, right? The green one is the number of guys.
I think so. Up, they just take 10 dudes. Alright, it's a positive trade for you, but at what cost?
Yeah, I probably should. I didn't know they were ready and waiting,
Yeah.
ready
You
and act.
would if you listen.
Alright, and the other zombie group's ready to action is just to move up. Boop, boop, boop.
Well, you didn't try to correct me, so whose fault is it?
You kind
You for not paying
kinda went
attention
super
because
quickly
I
there.
had to babysit you.
And I did say Regina's going to move here, so the Cavaliers have a nice charge path to the Grunts here.
Well, alas.
Yeah.
I believe we have some footmen still to go, or armsmen, rather. Skow, if you please.
I was muted. I was just about. In fact, I literally, with perfect time, went, okay, I guess it's time for me to dive in with some armsmen. And then you went, I believe we still have to go with some footmen. I'm like, armsmen for the same thing, you dick. No, I was muted. All right, these 2 focus stacks are gonna fucking fight Operation Cluster Bunk over there on the right. And
Alright.
the stack is going to continue to initiate epic zombie battle, although presumably make a little bit more space for the rest of the guys so they can get a corner in. And take it there's no like disengaged weirdity.
No, you guys can just move up there, no problem.
Okay. And then,
Go
all
ahead
right,
and roll
first
your
on the
attacks. I'm
left,
just going to let Tosh out.
and then on the right, and on the right. Oh god, I'm fucking atrocious. Just fucking terrible.
Well, the last 2 attacks, if they were on the right there, like you said, they both hit because 14 is not to hit the zombie grunts.
Alright. I guess the first 2 attacks are up there on the hills.
Nope, the first one is on the left. The second 2, the other 2 are on the right.
Okay, well, the ones on the right both hit, so that's, what, 40 and almost 40?
40 and basic. There's 17 people there. Yeah, 40 and enough, hopefully, to really fuck the day up.
Alright. So 5 from the injured stack. And 6 from the other stack. Yep, that's a lot of dead zombonis. And no Necromancer to revive them, at least once Zanza's turn gets here. Unfortunately, the guys who are stuck in it have no luck effecting an escape. But then it was Zanza's turn.
So Zanza's gonna leap out this cavern. He's gonna hunt him some Necromancer. So move over here. Let's swing with sword.
Your sword just maniacally laughs as it cleaves into this guy.
I think you mean the sword and Zanza maniacally laugh. Now, does a 14 actually hit?
Does a 14 hit? No, it does not.
Oof.
But you have a second strike.
19 hits.
That sure does hit and kills. Bleh.
Unfortunate that I couldn't use the other thing on the thing. Well, it's a jumped. Some movement. I get over here. I can't pass through these squares, right?
No, you cannot pass through enemy squares.
Should have at least 30 feet.
You want to get dogpiled by skeletons?
They're the skeleton archers, right?
Yes.
Archers can't attack in melee. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, they have melee weapons, but they can't use their bows in melee.
Oh, okay. Glad I clarified that before then.
Yeah. Now, they can't oppie you because they have their bows in hand. They can't just all magically pull out their knives.
Yeah.
But for next turn, if you get stuck in with them, yeah, they'll just stab you to death.
I've jumped from here. Got 30, 40, and then 25. Go behind the rubble. Alright, I'll move over here, and let's do some punching. The thing I forgot how to do.
Alright.
So, where's my unarmed strike? It's been so long and I forgot where I put it.
Literally forgot how to punch. Amazing.
Boop.
Yeah, any number will hit. You kill a skeleton.
And yeah, sure. Let's key point for another smash.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's be a little safe. Instead of smashing again for like barely any effectual damage, I will continue my move down here between these rocks, and I will patient defense with my key.
Okay. Isn't patient defense a bonus action?
Yes.
But you.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I
punched. You're right. I can only do another punch. My bad. You know, I'll just save the key point. It's really not worth it.
Okay.
I'll just hide behind the rocks.
Fair enough.
All right.
Oh, and Sir
Oh wait,
Aldous.
and guy up here. Let him get involved in attacking the zombie grunts.
All right. Let's hit it.
Alban Grave. Let's do his scale breaker attack.
Crunch.
5 plus 8 radiant damage.
All right. Let's see. That's 13.
No.
So that's enough to kill 2.
Minimum.
I know, right?
Minimum damage.
He makes 2 attacks though.
Haha! The second one much better. 20 will kill 3. Crunch.
All right, and that's my turn.
All right, Frida, you're up.
I can't heal units, correct?
Correct.
Only the Paladin groups can do that.
They're the only ones who have like enough effectual healing, like divided by people.
Okay.
Oh.
Wait, how many are there in this group left?
In
9.
what group?
Okay, there's 9. Dang, I could tiny hut on them. Sump.
I got a thing that I'm going to help them out with. I'm
Well,
gonna help
if
them
you
out a
can
bit.
help, or you can hold up to 10 eating creatures. If there are 9 of them in there,
No.
that's a no from the judge in the corner there. Ah, well, it's bad. Well then, since all the necromancers are dead, I will just keep on playing music. That's all I can do. And be prepared.
Okay.
Dodge.
Mary.
I'm going to move up. Up, 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 up. Up. Actually. Yeah, that's just enough.
And murder them all.
Wall of
Holy
fire.
crap.
Where?
Like that? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. Could you... Actually, I can just pull up the spell in the compendium.
Oh. Right.
Yeah.
Wall of Fire.
I
Let's
thought
see how you work.
That didn't actually wait. Yeah, that didn't post anything. Not even
Nope.
the text I have written down. That's weird.
Make the wall up to 60 feet long, 20 foot high, 1 foot thick. Alright, I
Post
assume that's what you're
anything.
doing. The wall is opaque. That's good to know.
Oh, it didn't. Where did my text go? My
Well,
text is
here's each creature within its area. Must make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so the one skeleton legion.
all 3 of those guys. I guess.
Yep, and then 2 groups of zombies. Lol. So 28 divided by 4 is 7 Skellymans, and then divided by 6 is 4 Zombonis. Alright.
And
Which
if
way do you want the
they-
fire to be facing?
This way.
Okay, so it's
Away from my guys.
good choice.
So if they stay in front of my guys, they're going to get crispified.
I mean, yeah, they'll just walk around, but... Alright, some good effective damage.
Yeah, move my fire. Yeah, there we go.
And let's see... Kreshia. I think that's up to you.
Okay. Let's see here. I should really start making my way towards those fucking archers, shouldn't I? Fang pack. I am going to double move.
Zoom.
And then Sierra's gonna... I don't know, is there any soft targets to pick off?
Not anymore. The Necromancers are all dead, so there's just units.
Okay. She's gonna shoot at... I guess this pack here and try and speed shit along.
Okay, the grunts. Cool.
And she was
And
stealth,
sneak
so... Bloop. Meh.
Alright, well, hey, that's 2 dudes.
And as a bonus, she will sneak again and disappear into the hills.
Alright.
Rock dog.
And now it is time for the undead horde. So the whites in front of you, Kreshia, are going to surge on you. They will take the focused stance at the start of their turn
Sure.
to get advantage, and then they will try and drain your butt. 23.
Are you fucking kidding me? I don't happen to be in goat reduction range, do I?
No.
Well, fuck me then. Yeah, 20 fucking 3 is gonna hit me.
Okay.
Even with shield.
So you're going to take 17 times 2 divided by 2, so just 17 necrotic.
17.
Yep. And I need you to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw versus life drain.
Sure.
Oh
Great.
boy. Your maximum hit points are reduced by 17.
Oh, good. Oh, fuck me. Alright, cool. It's my turn.
Alright. The Zombonis near Sir Albus will try and swarm him. Brawr. So he's taking 8, or I guess just 9 damage. DCL. Let's see. The guy.
I took the damage. I'm busy eating.
Okay. The grunts here in the middle of the scrum are going to, I guess, cleave into some paladins, since there's the fewest number of those. They will switch to a focused stance at the start of their turn, so they can have some delicious advantage, and miss anyway because lol zombies. Alright. Bloop, bloop. These two groups of zombies will mob the Cavaliers. They are also in focus stance, so 20 and 21, 2 hits. So you're looking at 18 times 2, and then 11 times 2 damage to the Cavaliers. Okay. The Cavaliers are mobbed to the ground and torn apart.
And that's why we don't want them to charge by themselves. There goes a really big
Look.
army buff.
No one tried to stop me. No one said
Repeat.
anything.
Repeat the previous statement.
Don't worry about it. It's too late now.
I
All
mean,
right.
it was a good
Look,
idea
I missed
until
your Look, I missed your first statement, and you didn't try to
It's okay.
reiterate when I was making my turn.
Whatever.
Alright, the Skeleton Legion near Zanza is going to just, like, point blank their bows into him. Or actually, no, they'll just go in with the scimitars, because they would like to be able to oppie you if you decide to run away, because they don't know what your key bullshit does. So they will be in focus stance. They will miss. The other two groups of archers, let's see. This one is going to step back and fling arrows at Regina. Pew! Nice. She takes 4 points of damage, because she is a unit. Or she is an individual, rather. And then the other group of Skellymans, who have many more dudes left, they're going to go after these armsmen. Alright, so those armsmen will take 24 damage. Or in other words, 4 casualties. And I believe that's the last of it. Let's see. Should not have any more dudes. Yep, okay. Undead army is done. Marcus.
Okay, let's have the paladins move in here. And they are going to attack. They're switching to focus.
Okay, good choice.
Do paladin. That's 4 damage, and it's a full unit of 12.
Alright, so 12 times 4 is 48. 48 over there, damage threshold of 6, is a lot of dead zombies.
Okay. Let's have Regina loop around here, so she can only be attacked by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Well, I guess she'd be able to be attacked either way.
The safest place for her would be like over there, probably.
Yeah, because, well, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, if they come for her, they come for her, I guess. Oh, you know what I can do? I can have these guys move in the way. So Regina can go here, and these guys can go here. Alright, so Regina will go for her attacks. Nope.
Womp.
Is that end her turn or just one strike?
Yeah, in mass combat I think she can just retain her weapon, so she can carry on. Alright, that will hit for, let's see, 13. That's enough for 2 Zombonis, so 1 for 1 on her strikes, basically.
Okay, and the ones up here are going to attack the zombies. And that's 4, but only 9 of them left. So
36, and their DT is still 6, so 6. Alright, there are a mighty 3 zombies left.
okay, and Marcus is going to go around and try and take out these skeletons here.
Sounds good. Alright, that is a hit for 16. You take out 4 dudes. There's 5 left. 16, another 4 dudes. There is a skeleton archer. There was a skeleton archer.
Okay, and that's it.
Alright, let me just put them up there. Yeah, alright. And it's time for the army. Alright, Archer's gonna arch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 18.
Alright, 18 will certainly
40.
hit. For 40, alright. 40 divided by 6.
That's 5 if they're 8.
Pew!
If there's 6 like that, then it's 36. So 6.
Alright, Armsman.
Yep. Let's try and finish off this fucking zombie crew on the right.
It's just like the little 3 zombies over here. Poor guys.
Oh, there's a group there to finish. Alright, I'll try and bop them first, and probably fail again. Hooray, they're gone.
Yet they
And then
are
they will move
deleted.
up.
Goodbye.
And then on the right, for fuck's sake,
Alright, that's a
one
miss.
hits. I hit with one of them.
Alright, so was it the 17 stack?
It was the 20 stack, and in
Alright.
order.
Fair enough. Let's see, so 40 damage. We have a DT of 6. You kill 6. There are a mighty 3 left.
God damn you.
Meh.
Your odd numbers.
Meh.
Alright.
And that's all that's left of the Kenaurite army, so... Zons. The man, the legend.
The DTL is muted again.
Sorry.
I assume he's busy sucking a bunch of zombie dick, so, you know, it's fine.
I mean, these lips are so good they can make the undead die. I'll take that as a compliment. So yeah, undead legion right here. Why not try to slash him with some boops?
Alright, give him the boops.
Give him 30 damage boops.
Oh, God. Alright. Or, sorry, divided by 4. That's half of them gone.
Right. Kreshia, you doing all right?
Oh yeah, just fucking great.
It sounded heavily sarcastic, so I feel like I should go over and help.
No,
So-
the reality is that I should be 100% fucking fine, and these little chod bastards shouldn't be able to touch me. So you go on ahead. It should be okay.
Okay. Well, I might as well just finish off this pack. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lit.
Then, since I still have
Don't go through the fucking firewall.
yeah, I won't go through the firewall. Make sure to make a turn. Little drift around the firewall. Deja vu.
Ion and Drift.
So these guys have been annoyed with me. So after making this hairpin turn, do ho ho. Zombie grunts don't really. That's a risk though. Actually they're pretty hurt, so it's
Yeah,
less.
they'll fuck you.
They've
They'll
been
fuck you over.
they've been reduced, so it's less of a risk. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to jump over them, play
There's
distract.
still a whole lot. Each unit, even though it's half strength, is more people than any of the other units by a significant margin. So you could be looking at anywhere from 30 to 60 damage from those two attacking you. I would not get directly in the middle there.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Shit. Yeah, I suppose I'll just come down here and prepare to smack bitches next turn. Actually, I could just stay where I'm at. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just stay where I'm at.
Sounds good.
Take more cover behind the rocks.
Frida, you got anything?
You keep forgetting.
Well, I can't.
Oh, Sir Albus, right. I think
Yeah.
Sir Albus just kills these guys. There's, like, none left.
Yeah, just make him finish those guys off.
Bye.
And then he'll, because it's close and it's the only thing he really can do, he'll start moving down towards Kreshia.
So, while you
Alright.
finish that, Frida, what's
I
up?
can get 10 feet before. So I can get 10 feet before difficult terrain starts. And then get 15 feet up. Go, 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 go.
Go, 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 go.
Yes.
Everybody just stops
Okay,
fighting
so-
to watch the adorable goat climb.
What adorable goat club? You can't even see her.
Oh yeah,
Invisible.
you're right. Shit.
Invisigoat.
Doesn't fresh breath.
Alright, anything other than movement?
But so let's see. Kreshia is, but her maximum hit points was lowered, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So healing her doesn't do anything. So
How long for, out of curiosity?
Let's see. Until you finish a long rest.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm going to be useless in the boss fight, guys. If I get close, I'll probably just get actually killed.
No. I
There
still
ain't. I don't
polymorph.
think there's anything about that in Resto. There is still polymorph, but I'm usually such a good target to use my goddamn abilities. Let's see
Yes,
here. Lesser
I know,
Resto.
That's the rest of doesn't.
No,
Yeah,
it does not do shit
does.
for it. Blind, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned conditions or disease.
I think the 5th level, if I remember correctly. Greater Restoration.
Greater Restoration will remove one effect, reducing the target's hit point maximum.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
I had to choose between.
I'm wanked.
Yeah, sorry, I was chose between Mass Cure and Greater.
Mass Cure is fine. What is it? Mass Healing Word.
Yeah. 3d8
That's
plus
that's too fucking good not to use. Fucking 6 targets you can
Okay.
goddamn see just all get the same big old heal. It's too fucking good.
You say big,
with
but
bacon up.
I was gonna say it's big when she does it.
it's like 7 hit points, but yeah.
What?
Doesn't healing,
That
like
way
mass
doesn't-
healing word, just do like 1d4?
3d8 plus spell casting.
Really?
No, Mass Healing Word is the cleric one. And that's
Mass healing
1d4
word
Yeah,
plus
Mass
does
Cure
1d4
Wounds.
plus your spell.
Oh, you have Mass Cure Wounds.
That's a different spell entirely.
Yeah. Mass
Yes,
Cure Wounds.
okay.
It's a
3d8
much
plus
better
that.
spell.
Yeah.
And with bacon, it's pretty good.
Yeah. 30-foot
Everything's
radius
better
sphere.
with bacon.
Yeah.
And the problem is that
It's
the only
disgusting to
person
use.
who's hurt is Kreshia.
I'm not hurt. I'm perfectly healthy.
I mean, that's fair. So, yeah, that wouldn't really help you in this situation.
Yeah, so sorry. But I'm ready within range.
Cool.
Okay, so
Okay.
try again.
So, dodge goat.
But it doesn't matter,
Dodge goat.
Frida. A 19, he can't hit me on a 19 if you do any point of goat whistle. But if he crits me, which he's going to next, I'm gonna fucking die.
The good news is stacks don't crit, so they'll just hit you.
Hey, then, they will still just hit me for their stack health and reduce my top hit points to something in the 10s.
It's fine. Mary.
It's not fine. She's fucking pregnant. She's pregnant.
Oh yeah, the life drain.
Yes.
Oh God, no! Shh, don't. Shh.
Yeah, I'd rather not ever get hit by that again.
This isn't. No. It's fine. This
isn't
isn't
Sav&D.
Warhammer. This isn't Warhammer. Babies are fine. It's good.
Anyway, Mary, you're up.
Murder.
AKA Kinathis.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to step back over this way.
Probably a good choice.
And then I'm going to twin a guiding bolt.
Alright. You cannot stack these, remember? We will...
I know.
So, who at?
Those 2 stacks of zombies.
Okay. That will hit for 3 dead. And the second one will hit for another 3 dead. Nice. Alright. Not bad at all. And Kreshia.
Alright, double attack.
Alright.
Fuck you,
Boom!
stack.
Alright, so that's...
No, 14.
You are
Yeah.
blast.
Oh, right, yeah.
And 14 hits them anyway.
Oh, okay.
So 10, 16, 19 divided by 4. 4.
And the other is obviously 10, which is another 2 dead.
Yep.
Although if you add it all together, I killed an extra one on that. But
That's
no.
not how that works.
No.
Rawr, rawr, rawr. Alright, and Bork Daughter?
I haven't finished myself yet.
Oh.
I'm going to fucking Misty Step.
Good choice.
Back to the stacks, and then Sierra's going to shoot some fucking shoot boys from stealth again, and hit them.
No, that will... Oh,
She's
oh,
from
you're right, from
stealth.
stealth.
And
Ooh,
then
Jesus.
she's going to bonus re-stealth.
27 divided by
Should be
4.
that.
And she's shooting the whites, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And she kills 6 of them with just a flurry of arrows. Beep, 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 beep.
No, it's comedically through one's eye socket and then just takes out everything behind it.
Probably. Alright. And now for the undead army. The whites will advance after Sir Albus. Try and life drain him. Jesus. Alright. Sir Albus takes 5 damage, which also reduces his maximum hit points by 5. Or I guess he gets to make a con save versus the...
I was about to say. Oh.
No, it reduces maximum hit points. There's no zombies up there, so now it's just the largely combat ineffective guys down here who are just gonna swarm these nerds and try and kill as many as they can. Because that is what they're here for. So, boop, boop. Alright, 2 hits for 16 and then 20. So, that is going to be like 4 or 5 guys dead. And the skeleton archers will bring out the rusty scimitars. And actually miss. Okay. Alright, so let's see. 8 times 2, 16.
It is time for the murder machine.
So that's 2 dead, and then... Is it 20? So then 3 dead. Okay, that group of footmen's looking pretty hurt. And then, between Marcus and the Paladins, I think you guys have this in the bag, so... yeah, I think Marcus just kills everybody. There's not much hope for these zombies left. So yeah, we will just clear the field of this lot. Yeah, the fuck bus of paladins just descends upon them and eradicates them.
You came to the wrong neighborhood, motherfuckers.
They really did.
How was that for a warm-up, Grimtrax?
Excellent.
Don't be sated just yet. We still have the main Necromancer to behead.
He thrums with excitement.
I
And
have-
as you are saying that, I think everyone turns as there is a sudden flash of light in the sky, blinding you all for just a moment before the sound wave of a huge explosion ripples across you and throwing everyone back on their asses.
I hope that wasn't a Residium bomb.
No, not quite. Instead, you all turn to see one of the largest of the earth motes, this huge chunk of stone and soil, lowering itself inch by inch into the ground amidst a huge magical detonation.
Is that a meteor?
Crunch! The earth shakes and trembles as this island in the sky collapses down on itself.
Kreshia, holy sanctified shits, is that a meteor?
Part of me hopes that was backup, but I don't know.
Guys, I think we need to move.
Bloop. The fuck was that?
That was one of the earth motes falling from the sky and impacting inside the crater, and probably creating a much deeper crater.
On Earth, what?
Earth mote, the little skyland.
Yeah, there's big floating rocks in the sky around this crater.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember that scene from Age of Ultron with the city like
Yes.
flying in the sky? It's those. That's an Earth mode, and one of
Oh.
those just boom came down
Why
in the
would one
crater.
of those just fall out of the sky?
I hope it didn't hit the Foxbees.
Good question.
Wait, if that magic that's keeping them up is dissipating, where's it going then?
The Necromancer. He must be drawing on it. That was his whole point. We have to hurry.
No, he's actually after something that's down there, but regardless. Yeah.
Alright. So, as you gather yourselves and start marching towards the crater, a lot of you crest a hill and get a final good look inside. There's still a dozen or so earth motes, all huge and crumbling, still circling the crater with hundreds of huge winged shapes circling them, wyverns and other beasts. And you can see inside the crater, it looks like the vanguard of the Arunan army just got itself smushed, crushed by the boot of this necromancer's foul magics. You can hear the screams from up here, but the undead horde, even though much of it was just crushed as well, continues to savage the Foxbees and other soldiers locked in mortal combat on that side of the hill.
My Foxbee friends.
Between you and the Necromancer, there seems to be few and far between. You might have a chance to get close before you see another army.
You say have a chance. How much would that chance increase if Zanza reached into his pocket and brought out a haste potion?
Not at all.
Damn it.
Well, we've been
You
over
are
there.
but one
Damn
bun.
it! I want it. Okay.
I mean, how's that gonna help?
I mean, because it should. I know I'm nerfed from it, but it
No,
should.
No matter what, it's one haste potion.
Yeah. But wait, what do you mean? No matter what?
It's one haste potion.
Yeah.
There's like 30 or 40 of you guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can haste one person all you want, but you travel at the speed of the slowest dude.
Fair enough.
The good news is, aside from one group of armsmen and all of the cavaliers, you guys survived that fight fairly well. And so you'll have most of your resources still available to you as you draw closer to the Necromancer's lair and whatever horrors he has in store for you. Next time on Sav&D.
Ah.
Uh,
Fair enough. Poor Skow needs some sleep.
Yes.
Me, sleep, you're imagining things. I just need Novocaine. I don't know.
I
You
was
just
going to
need
say caffeine, but yeah, that'd probably help more.
I was gonna say some Colombian cocaine, but you know.
All of the above? Just a speedball.
No,
Hook me up with a speedball.
No, you would need
8 ounces of Mexican black tar
25.
heroin.
25 milliliters of morphine straight into the spine.
I guess this will give me
Or
a
into
week.
the eyes.
I guess this will
I
give
don't
me
need a
a
hedro
No.
dosage of morphine.
No, 25 milliliters is less than, like normal, because when you inject that small amount into your system by the neck in the spine,
Jesus
guess
Christ.
what? It goes straight to your skull. And the
Yeah,
nervous system
I
then
imagine it's pretty
and-
dope. I mean, I don't ever want to receive a
No, no, no.
Spinal.
The thing is, it's for you. Listen, it will relax every muscle in your head, so your face will droop a bit. But it will also relax every fucking neuron in your brain, so it doesn't, cause migraines, cause pain.
I need that to happen and be like, "Hey Dave, we should record some content." Like, are you having a stroke? Like, sort of. My
Anyway,
face isn't holding itself up.
anyway, let me hand out XP and then you guys can talk drugs later.
Sure.
All right.
Thank
Did you explore a new interesting location for the first time?
I've actually never been down into this crater before.
I've
Still
never
not
been in a
the
battlefield.
crater.
I've never been on a battlefield.
Actually, to be fair, I don't think I've ever been on a war zone.
That would be a new and interesting place.
Well, that's pretty much it. We've never been this close to the fucking crater ever, so this is an entirely new area.
All right, that's fine. Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the world?
That there is a Sora that hates necromancy as much as Zanza.
No. No, not really.
Right. Did you make a new ally or a lasting enemy?
Yeah, we got an army. I don't know if you noticed.
You also have a dragon sword.
That's also true.
Yeah.
Uh,
new interesting truth about the world. Lady Georgina can actually hear the fucking sword where nobody else but Sansa and her can.
And we did learn about the fact that
For some reason, think about it.
was the fact that dragons were ridden into war by humans an unknown fact, an unknown truth.
No.
I feel like Marcus was probably vaguely aware of that. I mean, he probably never had the chance to before, but still, regardless, you got the XP point.
Okay.
Did you advance or complete a quest? Yes. Did you neutralize a direct threat to the Queen's peace? Obviously, 5 XP for everybody.
Yay.
Cool.
Now I have a whole week to decide if I want to use the haste potion for this boss.
I mean, it might be worth it.
The answer is probably yes. Because the smart thing to do is save it for the moon boss. But this necromancer makes me very salty. Especially since he just killed a lot of foxbees.
He just
You know what?
killed
I don't think
lot
there is
of
a
people.
choice. He needs to die. He needs to die painfully.
Alright, well, thank you guys for playing. I hope you got some enjoyment out of Le Masse Combat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And for those of you watching on the stream or YouTube, thank you for watching. Have yourselves a lovely motherfucking good time and do take care. Yeah, I did it. Did the thing.
Stole my bit, but